People are strange. That's why we play Magic, because we're just strange.
Estranged. That's a.
Has anyone else just had a weird week?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think
Very
everyone's had
weird
a bit of a strange week.
Like it's just felt off. Like it's not as if it's the weather or the heat or the fact that it's close to Christmas. It's just this week's just been like, oh, okay.
I think we just finished Halloween, so now everyone's in that like sort of section of like, well, we've got nothing to do, right? Like Americans, they've got Thanksgiving, so they're like, oh, we get ready for Thanksgiving. Us Australians are like, well, we're gonna wait till December for Christmas.
Christmas yet?
Yeah.
When do we put up? Actually, that is a good question. When do you put up the tree?
Oh,
well, if you're Bunnings, it's like fucking July. Well, like I went in there. It must have been a month ago. I went into Bunnings, and of course, it was before Halloween. And what do you see? Well, you got like great inflatable reindeer and Santa's legs upside down in a chimney, like a forlorn decoration.
I'm of the opinion that like as long as it's after Halloween, I don't care. If you have got a Christmas tree up on Halloween, you're a criminal.
What if it's a Halloween Christmas tree? My favourite movie is Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah.
I'm neutral about it.
It's the only exception, really.
Well, we Mum and Dad just put up the Christmas villages. So like they do the Limax houses and the Christmas villages and stuff.
They're the
they're mini ones.
A couple.
Yeah, so they've got like our lounge room. Like the whole wall is pretty much just covered in things. And then in our front room, we have a corner dedicated to it as well. So we've got like the human village and then the elf village. So,
that's sick.
Yeah, I did not help at all.
They go to war.
It took them 2 days to put together. Like it's getting to the point where it's
so you're that child.
Yeah, I don't want to touch it. They're like, you're gonna have to learn how to do it one day, and I'm like, nah. It was either we do that or we do the outside house. Yeah. And I was like, I'm not helping Dad put things on the roof.
That's a later problem. Like I want to be that house one day, but I don't want to do that now.
Yeah. That's when you're 50 with 2 kids and your life's over. That's when you're like, yeah, all right, time to.
My life's already over.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, you have a mortgage, so your life's over.
Yeah,
I'm closer to 50 than I want to be. Cracked 37, so.
I think I was doing the math the other day, and we are closer to 50 odd years of age, like 2040 something, than we are to the Crazy Frog. Because I heard the Crazy Frog. It must. I think I actually told Tom about this. Like,
that's your reference of time.
I was thinking about it on the way home one day. I must have heard the song, and I was like, man. I remember being like 10 years old and hearing the Crazy Frog, and there was like those stupid adverts on the TV.
Yeah,
it was like, text this phone number to get a Crazy Frog ringtone, and it was obviously some scam.
I don't think it was a scam. I think those people just made dumb amounts of money off something that would be obsolete in 6 months' time.
I can't believe that. Yeah, and then as soon as you could connect your phone to the computer, it was like, well, you just download your own fucking ringtone.
I was doing an interview with my boss the other day, and like it was just like a podcast interview. One of our students had asked us to do a podcast interview with him. So we'd sat down and like the students just going through these questions, and then he's like, "Oh, if you could go back to any time in period, or like any period in time." For like a month, where would you go? And my boss comes out with this super elaborate, like, I'd love to go back to this period and experience this and that and the other thing. And I'm like, I don't fucking know. 2000s? He was like, my boss just, you were born then! You lived through it! And I'm like, yeah, I'll just go back. That was sick. Because we had the Crazy Frog back then.
It was a bit fun.
Yeah.
I read the craziest interview story today.
Yeah.
So this person's doing some kind of music course at university. And they had like an assignment to go and research about like the founding people in like electronic music. And they're looking at the list of the names and they're like, my grandma's got that name. And this is how they found out that their grandmother was like a founding pioneer of like electronic synthesis.
Oh, that's cool.
Wow.
And so like they got to interview their own grandmother for this assignment.
Awesome, actually.
That's like when you go to like the absolute next to next equivalent, right? So when you go to like the Fremantle prison and then you type your surname in and you're like, oh, look at how many family members came through.
Yeah, right. They all went through jail for stealing like a fucking cobblers.
That's such a WA thing to do.
It's a real 10% of boys.
Because my uncle, who now lives in Sydney, still comes back and he's like, oh yeah, family members still on the list.
Yeah.
I'm not going to delete. I don't delete them.
No, there's some famous family member or something, and he's like, oh yeah, look at that guy.
That's amazing.
That's like my family's got the running joke. Every time we watch the Titanic, they keep hitting the iceberg. We're like, we've watched this movie 100 times. Do you think they'd figure out like not hit the iceberg? So it's just like they always hit that damn iceberg.
That's a pretty good one.
Yeah.
And you like get to the part where they're about to hit it, and your dad would be like, "Oh, they're gonna hit it again." Aren't they?"
Yeah.
I could see it happening.
We discussed it, and I'm only bringing it up again because I edited the TikTok of it. But the Titanic episode of the Doctor Who, apparently one of the surviving members of the Titanic was like, "You shouldn't make fun of this tragedy."
Oh,
I mean, fair, but
it was like a national tragedy, right?
it was,
So-
and it's that question of at what point does tragedy become okay to talk about again?
Isn't it 13 years?
Interesting ethical.
Yeah, 9/11.
Didn't South Park make an episode about that?
Oh, was
25 years?
Oh, it was something because like they were like, when is AIDS funny? That's the South Park episode. That's not me being like.
The problem there is that AIDS isn't ended; it's ongoing. So it's like,
Yeah, they've just fixed most of it now.
yeah, true. All right, okay. So let's say it's 25 years.
The cure is money.
What happened in 1997 that was a disaster at the time, but is now funny?
Look,
Desert Storm.
either Desert Storm or something in Ireland that
Oh yeah,
we don't have the
yeah,
expertise to make fun of, so we shouldn't.
That's fair. Also,
This took a turn, didn't it?
So anyway,
back on track.
Anyway.
how many hot dogs could you eat in one sitting?
One.
What?
There's no way I can eat more than one.
You are a disappointment
I'm
and a shame on this family.
Hold on. Hey, I'll never emotionally recover from this. All right. Are we saying hot dogs as in like Frankfurt, like proper Frankfurt hot dogs in a bun, or are we going like I can have a big sausage in a
straight slobbing glizzies down?
none.
Forget the bun. Just fucking swallow. How many hot dogs could you just?
none. They are revolting. I fucking hate them.
Are we talking about like
Sausage.
like just sausages, or are we talking like
the red one?
Like hot dogs, yeah.
like Frankfurts?
yeah.
Okay.
Either way.
Wieners.
I don't know, a million. I don't know.
Million?
Like,
Well, Ash is winning the Food Olympics. Oh, I've just realised what we're doing for the $1,000 goal.
Oh,
Yeah.
Food Olympics.
Yeah, I think we make Food Olympics the $1,000 goal.
Oh
Like-
god.
obviously with the red hot dogs, like
Hey, Ash, right now.
bag order they come in.
Yeah, it's like 15.
Easily 15 easily.
I can't.
100% easily.
I can't eat the red hot dogs. They're disgusting.
Well, we get
Gross, huh?
we get brown ones from Costco because they're cheaper. They're like
yeah.
fucking $8 for like 40 hot dogs.
Do you mean sausages?
No, they're like they're just skinless. They don't bother. They don't-
That makes my stomach churn.
When I eat hot dogs,
Do you-
I go to Aldi and get like the German bratwurst or the like knackwurst,
thick boys,
and then have them in brioche buns.
Bruce and I are still stuck on that. Oh, guys, you should go to Costco and get these cheap sausages. What are they? They're literally the worst, disgusting meat you could possibly get. But they're cheap. They're really cheap.
Tell me you don't peel your hot dogs.
It's a hot dog.
Tom sits there with his Frankfurt and he's got like an apple knife and he's like, he's like, I don't like this.
He's just peeling it like a banana.
Yeah.
It's just a long, it's like a long banana that bends around. He's like trying to like eat it, and it peels it down the end.
Oh, it just keeps escaping me.
Just hit the top off and squeeze the sausage.
It's a bigger stringer. Like remember the cheese?
Yeah, but it's meat.
Hot in here.
So yeah, the correct way to get hot dogs is you go to Aldi and you buy like the knackwurst and the bratwurst, and then you buy brioche buns. That's how I like hot dogs,
That's probably
and they're
a good way of
delicious.
doing it.
Minimum 2 condiments. I will die on that.
Authentic sausages are really nice. For sure. Like every time I get the big breakfast anywhere, I'm like, oh fuck yeah, sausages, and I eat those first.
Thanks for that.
Are you testing out there?
Yeah, why has it stopped working? It was all working so well before.
I
My
tested.
stomach's still churning, bro. Like that.
Did you have 3 dares? Did you?
Yeah.
yeah. I had 2.5 liters of dare.
Jesus.
I have
ready to rock it to the
I have
moon.
been known. Like my girlfriend goes, "What are you drinking?" And I was just drinking a liter of custard.
No, I've done that.
And she's like, and on the couch,
I went to HQ once, and I was just like, yeah, cool, custard, let's go.
Yeah, all right. You know what?
I expected at HQ. That's probably the first time I did it. And I was just even drinking a litre of custard. We were like, what are you doing, mate? Just drinking a litre of custard.
you peel your wiener dog sausage and you dip it in your custard.
No, it's the fish fingers in the custard.
And then it just
no!
you fuck off with your
Brown hot dogs.
Beck's got the brown.
your skinless hot dogs.
Oh, look, it's like monkey.
These aren't even the ones I was talking about.
They look
They look
gross.
like, how many of those could I eat? Probably like 30.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. How many glizzies can you glizz out?
Bread is the empty calories, okay?
Current champion this year apparently ate 62 hot dogs.
Oh, yeah, that's
You know what?
that's-
Apparently a quarter of a champion. Let's go.
He can fucking have that victory.
Yeah.
60 far out.
I like cutting
That's
them up and
nuts.
then frying them up with bacon and then putting them on loaded fries. They're very, very tasty.
I like loaded fries.
I just prefer sausages, man. Like just a beef sausage.
Just
Just-
cook it to a
Wait, what
turn.
about urban garlic?
Nah, just a classic beef sausage.
I'm tempted to get one of the sausage rollers for the barbecue, and you put your sausage on the metal, and it just rolls it around, and they all just spin slowly forever.
Put it in your wardrobe.
Best way to do it? In a smoker. Bro, Dad smoked like beef sausages the other day. We now only do it that way. Oh,
Dude, slow cooking everything's better.
they came in with the smoke rings too.
Yeah, nice.
Ooh,
That's good.
best sausages I've ever had.
I'll do that when I'm testing my turkey breast. And I also need to find a turkey breast. Apparently some Woolworths have them. You can buy like whole fucking turkey breast. Otherwise, you're looking at buying a whole turkey, which is like $20 to $30 a kilo, and they're like 7 to 10 kilos.
And then get like the 42-liter gallon drum, fill that with oil,
God.
over an open flame. What's the worst that could happen, Tom?
I did find out our local butcher, they don't call it a turducken, but they can supply a turducken.
Wow.
I worked at a butcher back in the day, and they had what they called a Ballantine.
Yeah.
And it's
what
it
it's
was a
called.
turkey with a drake, and a duck, a chicken, and a quail.
Yep. That's what they're calling
all
it.
boned and stuff, 5 birds in one. And they were like, I was 13 at the time, so that was 24 years ago, and they were $75 back then.
Jesus.
You
Wow.
don't look a day over 25.
So only a couple more.
Fucking drive by Beck over here.
Drive by compliment. I'll take it.
Yeah, I was seriously tempted, but no. The Christmas plan is buying a ham, glazing it. I got my glaze idea and recipe sorted, and then turkey. Smoke a whole turkey breast.
Yeah, I think we're doing the stock standard ham, pork,
Yeah.
and then like seafood. My family like huge on seafood, so
Yeah.
can do like
Some-
seafood spread.
If people want seafood, they can do it themselves.
Oh, you know what we are doing? We're doing baked camembert though. Fuck yeah! Woo!
My mum does stuffing cups.
Stuffing cups.
Yeah, so it is, you make stuffing like you normally would.
Yeah,
put in
yeah,
the thing.
yeah.
You might make it a little bit fancier, and then you boil the stuffing up and put it in pancetta in a cupcake tray. Prosciutto, same shit. Really thin ham,
Beck just doing the drive-bys here.
and then you bake it. So
Yeah.
you get baked, crumbly, delicious stuffing in crisp, thin ham, basically.
But like with little hits of cranberries, like that shit
Okay.
slaps.
that is Christmas for
I'm
me.
not a huge fan of stuffing. Like that's.
This is just bread and ham. It's not.
Yeah. Oh well, in that case, it was just bread and ham. Yeah. Good times. Good times.
I think I got most of them.
Proud of you.
The only ones left are gonna be the rebels.
Yeah.
The rebels.
One comes out the size of Gary, you're just like,
Just so.
get.
Ant knocks at the door. Boom, boom, boom. Do you vacuum up my kids? for context, we were attacked by ants.
If anyone's wondering.
Yeah.
Well, Gary was attacked by ants. They stole his food.
Oh,
I know. I'd be pretty upset if I was Gary.
he doesn't look upset.
He's
No, he just wants
I want
food.
food.
Stole my food. man.
You threw out all my food.
Yeah.
He was getting extra protein, man.
Alright.
Oh no! He's
No wonder he's been so
Gary.
uppity.
Yeah.
Hey, Spam Brizzle. Hey, Cobra.
Oh,
What's going on there?
oh, hey, Pepper Grill. How we doing?
Let's play a game.
We should play a game.
We are here for magic, I think.
Yeah.
Wait.
What's
Beck's
magic?
also
Food
here.
talk.
Just my hair.
Here's Beck.
Beck's hair is also here. Yeah, we should play some Magic.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what you guys are doing now?
Yeah, sometimes. Hello, winners! This is Commander Roulette. We have spun up our wheel of decks and everyone has been given a random one to play. Before we dive in and get going, I do have to say that our StatCam art card is Archfiend of Sorrow by David Repose. Reese picked it this week. Why'd you pick this bad boy?
Because it look metal as fuck.
It does. It looks like a Disma album of a...
Now we're just going to have to try and outdo you on metal as fuck.
I literally opened up the book. It was the first one I saw, and I was like, yeah, that'll do.
Solid.
Yeah.
Ash, both as the only player playing black and therefore can play Archfiend of Sorrow, and as the person who rolled to go first, does get to go first.
So that works.
Yep.
That would be you.
It checks out.
So today I'm playing Nalia
Dianese.
These nuts.
Dianese. So it's like a party deck, like Dungeons and Dragons style, where benefits of having one of each in your party, which is cleric, rogue, warrior, and wizard. Yeah, so pretty fun.
Party
I don't normally
deck.
play black and white, but
It's counters on everything, and that's what's gross. It's not just your party; it puts counters on everything.
yeah. And then you can also look. I can look at the top card of my library anytime, which
12 best words in Magic.
It is 12.
It's such a troll
Count
thing
them
to do.
Yeah, I love it.
Did you say 12 and then have to like count it?
I did have to double check. I know I've got it in my head. It is the 12 best words in Magic.
Righty.
Anyway, you got a cool turn one play?
Yeah.
Here is my soul ring.
I wish.
Here it comes.
Oh, Command Tower.
Command
Oh, yeah,
Tower.
There's one half of the best opening in Magic. And...
Soul Ring into my
Ah, ring.
I know that-
Failure.
All the decks have Soul Ring in it, right?
I believe so.
I think.
No,
'Cause-
not yours.
Damn it.
No, the one who needs it.
Why the fuck am I even here?
It's low power. I'm Chris. I'm playing Elrond, Master of Healing, and I said to Tom before the show, did you typecast me with the Elrond deck? Because apparently I look like Hugo Weaving a little bit.
100%.
He's like, yes. So that's who I'm playing, and I'll read that for chat, because I also don't know what it does.
Also, the alt art doesn't want to show up on the card cam. Oh, there we go. You just got to put it exactly on, apparently.
please.
I have like 4 copies of this card, and I picked this art because I'm a jerk.
Yeah, okay. Elf Noble, 4 mana for 4/4. Whenever you scry, put a +1 counter on each of up to X target creatures, where X is the number of cards you looked at while scrying this way. And whenever a creature you control with a +1 counter on it becomes the target of a spell or ability and opponent controls, you may draw a card.
Interesting.
I drew a card for my turn. Here is a Thornwood Falls, and I'll gain 1 life and pass the turn to you, Tom.
He's winning.
Alrighty then. Hi, my name is Tom, and I am playing Rayna, the Ever Watchful. This is a Foretell deck. I'm going to be putting cards out into Foretell and hoping they come back later on. Flying Vigilance for 2 and a blue and a white. Whenever you exile, the first card you Foretell costs 0 to Foretell, and whenever you exile 1 or more cards from your hand and or permanents from the battlefield, create a 1/1 spirit. He's a beautiful boy.
Cool.
I'm going to drop a Meandering River. It does nothing special. It just enters tapped, and then I'll pass the turn.
Cool. And then finally, I'm Reese. Hey, how's it going? And I am playing Yasova Dragonclaw. She is a 4/2 with trample. And then at the beginning of combat on your turn, you may pay 1 and a...
Is it?
Is it? Yep.
1 and 2
is it? Which is red or blue. If you do, gain control of target creature an opponent controls with power less than Yasova Dragonclaw's power until end of turn. Untap that creature, it gains haste until end of turn.
Quick answer for Spambra. No, David Repose did not do the art for Nalia. I should have read who did. John Stenko. I thought that was a D. I thought it was
John
Stenked.
Stamos?
Yes, John Stamos.
Stamos.
And then for my turn, I haven't drawn a card for turn.
Should probably do that, hey?
Yeah, I should probably draw a card. Get that card advantage. Cool. And then I'm going to play a Simic Guildgate, which just taps for blue or green. And that enters tapped.
Love it.
Turn.
Big plays.
That's the planes.
Woo! Big planes.
Get it?
I do. We say it every time. I love the Baldur's Gate basic lands.
They
Yeah.
are.
They're just
Pretty
flavorful.
nice.
Like you don't even have to have good art. They're just good. Speaking of Magic, the new Precon that's Dinosaur will probably be the first Magic product I bought since I was a kid. I was like so surprised to see how many people love dinosaurs. Like,
I love dinosaurs.
I've never gotten it. I've never been a huge dinosaur kid.
What?
And I was just like, oh, apparently this deck's... Like, it doesn't even matter if the deck's good. Everyone's buying it because dinosaurs.
Yeah.
All power to them. Sounds great. I was just like, oh, that's a thing.
I think everyone grew up with. I grew up with the show Dinosaurs and Jurassic Park.
The baby, gotta love me.
Yeah, and so like when it comes to dinosaurs, I'm just like, oh okay. And then they're like, there's gonna be Jurassic Park cards, and I'm like,
I did. My boss is a massive Jurassic Park nerd, and I was like, you'll never guess what magic set they're doing next. He's like, what? I'm like, he's like, what? You know, I was like, Jurassic Park. He's like, oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna get me a cheeky Jurassic Park.
But you know, you just got to spend $40 a booster pack. So sorry.
That's right. I'm gonna play. Is it Micaeus or Micaeus?
Sure. Yes, those are words.
Mickey.
I'm gonna play this guy. I'm gonna play Mickey Lunark. And it's a battlefield with X 1/1 counters on it. I can tap and put a 1/1 counter on it, or I can move a 1/1 counter from it and put a 1/1 counter on each other creature I control. I'm gonna just pay X as 1, and he's gonna have 1/1 counter.
Would you like the blue counters or the actual
These are
1/1
nice.
counters? Those are very nice. Those are decks.
nice.
You should say thank you very much
They
to her
chess
for
X
those.
one.
Yeah.
Hey.
That's not the one I want, but that's what the deck.
I dig chess X.
That card sucks. I have seen that card. Like when Lachlan played this deck, he popped off with
Yes,
that
Chris.
card, and it was bad times for us all.
Draw a card.
True. Reese, there's a lot of you
We're
digging
gonna
for
stream
dinos.
tonight.
Do
What?
it. Is that your little fucking
Reminder.
alarm going off?
My pants vibrated, and I was like,
Whoa.
"Ooh."
Oh, baby.
I'm playing Sigiled Starfish, my fucking boy, my lad, my little guy.
He exists.
0-3, tap, scry 1. Brilliant card from Journey to
He's
Death.
not the best card, but
He's basically Ragavan, Snapcaster Mage,
Exactly.
Tide Region.
no, Beck bought me my first ever decks because you guys were playing Magic at uni and I wanted in, so she bought me decks for my birthday. And one of the decks that she bought me was a Journey into Nyx Precon that had Sigil Starfish in it. I'm fairly sure this isn't even like this is from that deck. And I was like, I'm making a Scry deck. Sweet, let's go. So like this is a budget deck. Like there's some powerful stuff in there, but it's not worth much more than like $60. But that card is staying in no matter what upgrades I make.
Well, I love Sigiled.
That's Elvish Mystic in Titania. Like,
Yeah.
it has no business being in Titania. Could easily be a forest, and I'm like, nah, it's Elvish Mystic.
Yeah, because that's your like.
That's my favorite card.
Yeah, sweet. Past 10.
Alrighty
I think
then.
mine's Lana Elves.
Yeah, similar then.
Got about 9. I just
Yeah, from the good old days.
I've got whiteboarded ones. And I
Yeah.
just collect them.
Drop an island and pass.
Cool. I will untap.
Aurora Borealis.
Speaking of cool arts, the Kaldheim.
Here, this part of the country was once entirely your kitchen.
Fucking drive-by Bex over here.
Beck's commentary.
You sure you don't want to be on stream tomorrow? God,
She's gone. I'm going to play a Gruul Guildgate,
banger.
which is a red and green.
Sick.
Also enters tapped. That is my turn.
You're gonna play the Izzet Guildgate next turn, and for the Tron.
The Tron.
Voltron in a. I think I looked it up. That's like slightly worth more than this deck, and like that deck's not worth much.
Oh right, yeah. It's very low power.
I'll play a War Room. So tap for a colours. 3, tap, pay life equal to the number of colours in your commander's colour identity. Draw a card.
Ooh,
That's cool. I like that.
Yeah, I got my hands on a War Room.
that's cool.
Very good in monocolored decks.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah.
I'll go on. I'll play my commander. So
Yep.
what I didn't say before is that I can cast Cleric, Ranger, Warrior, and Wizard spells from the top of my library. So I can look at them and I can cast them.
Rogue, not Ranger,
Rogue.
but
Right, that's right.
it's not your fault. They're a dumb party.
And then at the beginning of my combat on my turn, if I have a full party, I can put a 1/1 counter on each creature I control and gain Death Touch. Understand?
Wow. So your commander is a rogue, and Micaeus is a cleric.
Yep.
So you need a warrior and a wizard now.
Yep. And I imagine there's a lot of cards that's both.
There's a lot of cards at both, but to have a party, you do need 4 creatures, and they need to be individual. You can't have one creature count as both, because a shapeshifter doesn't automatically give you a full party.
Shapeshifters are cheating.
Shapeshifters are cheating. There is a handful of them in that deck. Precon, don't blame me. But yeah, you need 4 creatures, 1 of each.
Right. In my upkeep, I'm gonna scry with my Sigiled Starfish to smooth out my draw.
I did have the idea the other day because we're like shapeshifters are cheating, right?
Yeah.
I was like, what if you make a shapeshifter deck? Like shapeshifter tribal?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, it's just Shapeshifter Tribal and Maskwood Nexus. Let's go. I do.
Choose a creature type, shapeshifter. Like,
You're not wrong.
yeah. Like that's where I was like, but then it would like because then it's like, I was like, make it shapeshifter tribal and then have the other things help boost it. So you have slivers in there, you have elves, this, that, and the other. Ooh,
Sorry.
Jesus. You have all of that stuff.
All the boosting power.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Tribes. Okay, I'm playing Elven Farsight. Scry 3, then reveal the top. Then you may reveal the top card of your library, and if it's a creature, I draw a card.
I think I realized what the problem was, Tom. Is
Oh, it's all shit. Don't worry about it now. Yeah, Crowbar was saying that the sigil starfish that showed up was from Origins. We can't, unfortunately, as much as I want to, because it would make the life of everything so much easier, we can't control which art shows up on the card cam. It does just recognize in its database every art for that card, and so it's like, oh, there's art, and we'll have a little moment while it locks it in. For Lord of the Rings stuff, it's really easy because there's just the one Lord of the Rings stuff.
All right, I'm going to reveal. This is completely blind because I bottomed all 3 cards, but I'm revealing an instant, so sadly I don't get to draw cards.
It's such a good card, though.
Yeah, Entish Restoration.
Have you read that card before? Do you understand what it does? You should probably pay some attention.
I'm gonna fucking bottom it with Sigiled Starfish because I need land.
Fair.
It's a ramp spell.
Yeah, but it's 3 mana, and
He's only,
it says sacrifice a land, search your library for 2 basic lands, put them in the battlefield tapped and shuffle. If you control a creature with power 4 or greater, instead search your library for 3 basic lands. Put them on the battlefield.
Great card.
That's why that's in Titania.
Amazing card. Doing anything else, Chris?
No, I will pass to him.
Alrighty then. I will drop the land that I just drew.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Thanks for rubbing it in.
And I'll pay 3 for a replicating ring. This taps for 1 mana of any color, and at the beginning of my upkeep, I put a night counter on it, and when it has 8 night counters on it, do I sacrifice it? No. Remove all of them and create 8 colorless snow artifact tokens named Replicating Ring. Basically, it will turn into 8 more mana in 8 turns' time.
Cool.
If the game lasts that long turn.
I will untap and draw. And then I'm going to pay 2 for a Gate Creeper Vine.
The combo.
So, full context, I started off with the Simic Guild Gate, the Gruul Guild Gate, and the Gate Creeper Vine in my hand.
Amazing.
That's why I was like, how many gates are in here?
Amazing.
It's a 0/2 with Defender. When it enters the battlefield, you may search your library for a basic land card or a gate card, reveal it, and then put it into your hand.
Hey, you probably
Then
need one of
shuffle
those.
your library. So I'm looking for the Is It Guild Gate.
Yeah. There's so much rampant stuff in that, and it's also elves to then generate more mana. It's just, you seem to be a little bit stuck at the moment. Ice Rider does ask, is it Shapeshifter and Changeling the same? And Crowbar, I think, correctly points out, Changeling is the ability that gives them all creature types, and Shapeshifter is the creature type that it usually is.
There's plenty of things that are shapeshifters that aren't changelings.
Yeah.
But most changelings, I believe, are shapeshifters just because they are.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Like clones are typically shapeshifters.
Yeah. There we go. For a second, I was going, sure you put the Is It Guild Gate in here?
I think it's,
Subbed it out for something else.
I think I told you that like, all Nagas are now errata to be snakes.
Yeah. I'm really curious to see what decks people build around that now.
And they changed the term tribal
To Typal.
Yeah.
something else.
Yeah.
Typal.
Yeah.
But every Magic player is going to have a hard time like changing their lingo.
Well, I've
a while to do that.
been pretty like interchangeable with both of them.
Yeah.
We're getting there. We're doing our best.
Cool. So that goes to my hand. I have not played a land for turn. Ba-ba-ba-ba.
Hey, Tron assemble.
Ooh! Nothing special happens because I did that.
But it's nice. It makes you feel good on the inside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just be careful with your arms, Tom. You are pushing this off the table.
Okay.
Okay.
Do we want to pull it that way and hope for the best? So if you guys pull this and Reese and I hold on to the mat, you guys pull.
Ah.
Yeah. That should be.
Sure.
It's pretty good.
Yep. And that's my turn.
In a turn, I'm going to put a 1/1 counter on it.
Hey.
Kill it. The curse. You're drawing it anyway. Now's the time that you look at the next card.
Yeah.
Now I'm the one getting annoyed by it.
Yeah, it's not fun being on the other end of it, is
It's
it?
still fun. Best 12 words in Magic. That and target player loses the game, but
That's not quite 12 cards, though. It's 12 cards, right? 12,
12 words.
Door to
It's
nothingness.
been a long week, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Chris doesn't even have to come back tomorrow and play board games with us.
No, I was going to inquire about that because I totally said I would, and I was like, again, missing out.
Go do family things.
Yeah.
Corpse Augur.
Gross.
So when Corpse Augur dies, I may draw X cards and lose X life, where X is the number of creature cards in target player's graveyard. So at the moment, you're just like 0.
Still a cool card.
Wicked. It's got the spine.
Yeah.
You gotta start hitting people.
Yeah.
We all deserve
And
it.
it's going to be Chris first.
All right, bonk for 3 commander
I'll
damage.
just work my way around the table.
Oh yeah,
Yours.
3 commander damage I'm on.
And I'm just going to quick
Love
look.
it.
Nice.
Untap.
Hasn't changed.
I'm going to scry that card to the bottom in my upkeep. Then I'm going to draw a card for my turn.
Was it a land?
No.
Oh.
Does it help you get lands?
It does, but I don't have enough mana. It was another Entish revelation.
Yeah, there's 2 in here. All right, here is Growth Spiral.
Hey,
Might draw me a land.
close
Draw a
enough.
card, then put a land from my hand on the battlefield. All right, sweet. Pass turn.
Oh no! How many cards in hand?
7.
Alright, nice.
My cousin had 11.
Yeah.
Oops. Yeah, I'm building a gate deck at the moment.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Is
Beginning,
that 9 figures?
No, I think it's keen. Yeah.
Yep.
beginning of our upkeep, put a counter onto Replicating Ring.
No, 9 fingers keen, but with 9 Nazguls and 9 gates.
Gross.
Maze's End.
You good, Tom?
I could not get that die
And
out, no matter what I wanted.
Guild Summit, where like when a
Yeah, we
when a
draw
gate,
loads
when a
of
gate
cards.
comes in play, you draw a card equal number of gates you control.
Yeah.
And the gatekeeper ram.
And Basilisk.
I'm going to cast and
Hey.
discover the problem with this deck is there are not enough foretell cards in here. Spoiler alert, I'm not foretelling anything this turn. But he is on the field. He's a 2/3 flyer with vigilance.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, it's not bad. I just wish I had something to foretell.
Yes.
He also doesn't want to show up on the card cam today.
Cool. It's a bit
There we
dark.
go. Let's go.
Cool, my turn.
Nah.
Alright, untap and draw. There is so much ramp in this.
Love it.
Jesus.
Yeah, you need mana to use your commander's ability and then fling shit like after.
Yeah.
So you need like loads of mana.
Cool, I'm going to play a Highland Lake, which is a red-blue tap land.
And there can only be one.
Enters tapped. Good joke.
Thanks.
I will then tap 3 for a Tamura Banner, which I can tap for green, blue, or red. Or I can pay green, blue, and red and sacrifice the banner and draw a card.
Solid.
Sick.
Cool. And that's my turn.
End of turn. Remove a 1/1 counter from it and put a 1/1 counter on each creature I control.
There we go. It's
read this.
begun.
He's a bad person. We don't like him.
Oh, you gave me the deck, dude.
Yeah.
You were randomly given the deck.
See,
it's all random.
Part 2 of the random talk is that you can no longer use. Oh, I hate it when you bring this deck because it's like,
Yeah.
oh, the wheel told me to play
The
this.
wheel decided. If y'all added more decks to the wheel, then there's less chance of bullshit
Tom,
going
I'm
up.
working on it, but I can't pay off a house at the same time.
Neither can I. That's
know,
why
that's the
I'm
sad part.
proxying any card over $10.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Wise choice,
Yeah,
my friend.
I was talking to our friend Scott the other day, and he was like, he's been watching our Magic stuff, and he's been like, oh, it's sick, bro. And he's like, yeah, our group's gotten to the point where if it's over $10, just proxy it.
Yeah.
just like he's like, we're all grown adults, we can't afford just proxy it. Like,
I totally understand the argument that like proxying leads to stifled deck building, everyone just proxying the best cards, but I'm firmly of the belief that Commander is better with limitations. Like, I am not against, I don't think we'll implement it yet, but I am not against banning any form of fast mana. Just to make it, drop the power level, make everything more suitable.
The old Soul Ring argument.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. I will play Rumour Gatherer. So 1/2 white, 2/1. Alliance. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under my control, I can scry 1. If this is the second time this has happened, resolve this turn, I get to draw a card instead.
Nice.
So it's a replacement effect. So
Yes.
Sick. So you got 3 creature types now.
yeah, I was just double checking that. I'm like,
Is that a warrior? I was trying to ask, will we ever do an unfun Commander game? We kind of did the week we had, I think it was like Nekasar and my Chaos deck.
Oh.
Just bad, gross.
That was just too much fun.
I want to do Wild West decks where
Yeah.
it is like we make decks that specifically ignore all the house rules that you have, where it's like no land destruction, no this, no that.
Yeah.
It is purely Wild West. Like,
See how it goes.
you have 2 card combos, you have land destruction, you have this, you have that.
I'm fine with land
do
destruction.
you have those things in place here anyway, though?
They're like soft rules.
Yeah, not that we follow them. It's more of just like the philosophy of us making decks.
Right.
Yeah.
I hate it. I think if you could make a land destruction commander deck and it works, I think you should be able to play it.
I'm
'Cause it's
slowly
very hard, I think.
I'm slowly moving back into the land destruction thing, especially coming up against like people will have their win cons tied to lands.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, you can't be upset with me when I destroy your win condition.
Yeah.
Like Valakut, right? Like,
Yeah.
Like I'm like, that's your win condition. Yeah, like I should be allowed to destroy that.
Well, it's just saying you can't kill my commander.
Yeah.
Of course you can kill a land.
Yeah.
There are some places that have like you can't win before turn 7, and it's like cool. So you're just letting the person who goes first win first because everyone just doesn't do anything until that.
Also,
It's just-
then it disproportionately makes ramping decks really powerful
Yeah.
because they know they can't lose before turn 7.
Yeah.
So why not just make 30 mana and then assemble everything ready to go?
You just make a deck that doesn't need to win by turn 7 and then goes off on turn 7. You
Yeah.
can just make a powerful deck.
Exactly.
Anyway,
I'm gonna play a Bazooka Bog, even though there's no cards. to
Bazooka
get off,
Bog!
but I'm not missing a land drop.
no, fair.
That's fair. I've never
Actually, well, exile your graveyard.
Yeah, that's the only graveyard.
I've never had much luck with Bazooka Bog, or what's the one where it puts the land from your, or puts a thing from your graveyard to the top of your deck?
Oh, Mortuary Maya.
Mortuary Maya. I've never had any success with either of those.
No, yeah.
You can just play Bazooka Bog, like in just any black deck.
Yeah.
Just because it happens. In
As a maybe, and then never play Mortuary Maya.
Yeah, fair.
I wouldn't play Mortuary Mine.
No.
We're gonna go do some attacks.
Yep.
Reese with Nalia.
Yep.
You with Corpse Augur.
So he's a 5/2.
5/2 and a
Now
4/4.
4/4. I'll take the 4.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm taking the 5.
Cool. Oof. Down to
It's only
30.
4. Oh,
He
sorry,
said, yeah,
5.
oh.
Yeah, sorry, yeah.
Down to 36, and that's 4 commander damage. Can I have the blue dice, please?
Ugh.
The lovely crispy blue dice.
Come to
And they're like
35.
clouded.
Yeah, I like the frosty.
They are beautiful.
Your turn.
Sweet. Untap, upkeep, Sigiled Starfish is going to hopefully find me a land. Brilliant, I'll leave that there.
Could camel that land.
Here is a Woodland Stream, which enters tapped in.
Oh.
I'm gonna stifle that land.
Are you streaming to YouTube live?
Yeah.
Yep.
YouTube and Twitch at the same time, baby.
All right, Nimrodal Watcher.
I think Ash gave me that card.
2/1.
Yeah.
Whenever you scry, it gets +1/+0 until end of turn, and it can't be blocked, and that ability only triggers once per turn. So, at least it's a blocker.
This deck was definitely like, oh, I've got all these cards in Lord of the Rings. Yeah, might as well build it.
Pass it.
Bus turn. Alrighty then.
Get this guy off the table.
I will drop an island and up this to 2 in my upkeep. I'm going to keep missing that trigger, but I'll remember before the end of my turn, I swear. Alright. I'm going to pay 3 for a Hero of Bretagard. Whenever you exile one or more cards from your hand and/or permanents from the battlefield, put that many 1/1 counters on Hero of Bretagard. As long as it has 5 or more counters, it is flying and an angel in addition to its other types. And as long as it has 10 or more, it is indestructible and a god.
Interesting.
What? And a god.
And a god.
He's upset.
Let's
Horse whinnying.
slow Ash down. This is not the perfect play, but I think it's the right choice. I was going to target this, but he can just remove the counter of it and therefore stop my exiling. So I'm going to target your commander. So when it's battlefield, I'll exile target non-land permanent, being your commander.
Yeah.
Bish, bash, bosh.
I'll
Got
just
him.
do this. What do you want over there?
I mean, you have the choice of if it goes to the command zone or not.
Yeah, no, go command zone.
Yeah. This will still trigger the exiling stuff because it's replacement after the fact.
Actually,
So I get to put a 1/1 counter onto Hero of Bretagard, and I create a 1/1 spirit token.
Nice.
nothing, dude.
With flying.
Just getting my things going.
You were correct in targeting that.
Fair.
I imagine you have a
Of course. You probably should have looked at your top of your library one last time before, but
I know what it is anyway.
I'm gonna go to Chombat and I'm gonna hit you in the face for 2.
Ooh, yeah, take him
Flying.
down.
Oh no.
And that will be my turn, Reese.
Cool. I will untap.
Let's see what's
There's a lot of commander damage already going around the table. Most of it from Ash, but
Untap. Draw. I'm then going to play a forest. And then I'm going to tap that forest for a soul ring.
Oh, so it does have soul ring. I forgot. I must have been like, oh, this stick doesn't have soul ring. No, you gotta make room for a soul ring.
Why would this have soul ring?
The old argument of the soul ring being in a deck just means that, like, people are saying, like, well, all decks are 99 cards, and then you commander, so all decks are 98 cards. It's
Yeah.
Like, well, yeah, you just play soul ring. Like,
Auto
grow
include.
up.
Yeah.
But that argument, comes back around with the proxying argument because everyone should just proxy a mana crypt. But it's just...
Can we
not
use
fun.
Dad's credit card to buy a mana crypt? I don't see what the problem is.
I mean, if your whole play group have all proxied a mana crypt, don't worry about it.
Very close
Yeah,
to
if everyone's super-
Personally, I'm not a fan of fast mana and how it changes the game state, but Soul Ring's on that line of, okay, mana crypt is far too much. If Command of it just becomes first person to get 8 mana wins, then...
Then Soul Ring helped you get there literally a quarter faster.
Yeah. Hey, Reese, what you got?
Cool. So I'm going to Camast. Camasting Yasova Dragonclaw.
Cute.
So she will.
It's a saber-toothed tiger.
Saber-tooth tiger.
Yeah.
Tyrannosaurus.
Ow, that really...
Yeah, that sounded like it hurt. Alrighty.
The card canvas just being a bit of a dick tonight. Put it as
Yeah.
sideways as you can.
So you get the creature at the end of turn, though, don't they? Then you just got to try and fling it.
Yeah.
That's good.
You don't have to.
Hypothetically, there might be other things I want to do with.
There's lots of things that fling or sack in there or copy, but
Yeah.
like a lot of the time you could just take someone's shit and beat them with it. Like it's totally feasible.
Yeah. So then I'm going to go to combat. So at the start of combat, I'm going to pay 1 and 2. Is it? I can then gain control of target creature opponent controls with power less than Yasova Dragonclaw's power. So less than 4. Bless you.
You could steal this creature, tap it, and destroy it.
No, because he'll tap it in response.
Fuck.
Yeah, force and
That's
instant
use it.
speed.
They can
Because
use
I
it.
was going to do that, and then you pointed that out, and I'm like, I'm never getting
But then
that.
it's basically removal at that point. 'cause then-
That's true. It's just removal. Don't worry about stealing one of our other creatures.
No, I'm actually going to take your commander,
Sure.
and then I'm going to swing that at Ash.
Rack up that commander damage, boy.
That counts.
Yeah, so
Amazing.
Because that's how it be, Yugi.
Yeah.
What the hell works? I play Pot of Greed.
Dude, let me draw 3 cards from my deck. That's not how that works. It is. That's how that card works. Right?
It does untap on the steel crowbar, you're absolutely right. However, that only has 1 counter on it, so Ash could tap it in response. It would then die.
yeah. I will then end my turn, which means that will go back to Tom as vigilance.
And turn.
Yep.
Counter on it.
Yep.
Rana's putting some fucking work in this game.
When I was doing his best, let's see if he can plot.
Wait, that was Tom's commander that hit you. That's
Yeah.
nothing to do.
I can't believe Tom would attack you on recent turn.
I did discover the other day, and it makes sense when you think about it. The commander damage is only from, and it's a weird way to state it because so many other things don't work in Magic this way, only from the card itself. If you make copies of the commander, it doesn't do commander damage.
Yeah.
Because it's a new copy of the card.
Yeah.
You know?
It is only from the one you bring to the game that counts as commander damage.
Yes.
That's cool. No, it's a weird interaction that we got going on, which is why I love Magic. Weird
Magic is
interaction.
dumb, and I don't understand how it works, which is why I keep getting the rules wrong.
4. I'll play Squad Commander.
Hey, it's a warrior.
It's the warrior. So
Cool.
when Squad Commander enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 white core warrior creature token for each creature in your party. So when it comes in, because he comes in, so he's a warrior. So there's wizard. Oh, so I'm going to get like 3, but still 3/1/1s is pretty shit.
That's pretty good.
At the beginning of combat on my turn, if I have a full party, creatures I control get +1/+0 and gain indestructible till end of turn.
That sucks.
So
You guys, stop him.
this would just be the 3/1/1s, or should I make little warriors?
Draw little tokens.
Hang on.
Oh, have you got tokens?
It should have tokens.
Surely.
Should. It's a precon.
Cool.
Hey.
Wait, they're not 2/1s though. No,
There's the regular warriors.
They got both.
they're core warrior tokens.
What does being core make you worse than a regular warrior?
So I get 1.
Well, you just run Zendikar, so you're garbage.
3/1s.
true.
Zendikar.
Zendikar.
Cool. Oh, blimey.
I don't know. Are cores on other planes as well? I don't know enough about
Yeah.
more.
There are,
Core's been around for a long
yeah,
time.
there's core all over the
And
world.
was it the core stuff that used to have shadow back in like earlier sets?
I don't know if that was core. That was
Or they'd make-
ill core or on core.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so when another creature enters the battlefield under my control, I scry 1. So he comes in, scry 1,
Yep.
which is looking at it and getting rid of it if I don't like it.
Hey, you get to
but
look at the top card of your deck. That's brilliant.
That's okay. And then like this comes in, and then I draw a card, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, what a surprise! Oh, loving it.
That's a really cool effect. I like the way that works.
And I will.
Peace and tea.
I will attack Chris.
For 5.
I'm just going around.
Yep.
Let's help be.
God, I wish I could scry right now.
What I'd give to Scry right now.
My firstborn child.
I'll take 5 and go to 33.
Oh! Sorry, dude.
No.
Don't apologise.
it's okay.
Punch his face in.
Don't apologise. Untap. I'll scry with my sigiled starfish in my upkeep. So I'm going to look at the top card.
Solid.
Put that on the bottom. Nimrodal Watcher. What does that word say? Nimrodal?
Nimrodel, yeah.
Nimrodel Watcher triggers, and it's
I
now a
think-
3/1.
I think that's the elves on the coast. I can't remember exactly.
Okay.
That's that like Lord of the Rings that's in the books that I don't know that well.
That's in the the Silmarillion.
I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah.
No, they're not Silmarillion level stuff. but-
Gigalore. I'm going to play an island.
You know, the peak of J.R.R. Tolkien's universe.
Yeah. Ooh, nice.
I don't think Chris has anything in his hand, by the sounds of it.
Oh no, Nimrodel was a person.
So this is the person that watched Nimrodel.
Yeah, that's why I'm confused.
Nimrodel's the
Yeah.
It's like
Because yeah, she was from Lorien, and I'm like, okay, that's not the.
Yep. Oh, is this how normal people feel when we talk about magic lore?
yeah.
yeah.
Really puts it in perspective for you. I will cast my commander Elrond, Master of Healing.
Ooh, banger.
So it rewards me for
Wizard.
scrying. I get extra counters on my stuff when I scry, and whenever one of my creatures with a +1 counter on it becomes targeted by anything, I get to draw a card.
Nice.
Very cool.
And I will pass the turn.
I remember when I played the pre-release, this beat me to death.
Yeah.
The guy just drafted a scry deck and was like, "It's unblockable. Lol, top this." And I'm like, "Why is it 6/1?
Yeah.
What?
What's 6/1?"
I remember one pre-release. I pulled 2 Ajanis. I think it was like M19 or M18. It was like the mono white Ajani, and I pulled 2 of them. And the guy that I was going up against, I beat him with Ajani in the first game. Then we got to the second game, and he's like, "I've got to kill Ajani." Kills him, and I was like, "Yeah, I got some bad news for you." Second Ajani, and then he just scooped. He was like, "How'd you get 2 Ajanis?" And I'm like,
That's
"That
brilliant.
good."
That's so good.
Dropping a planes return, and then I think I should slow Ash down,
No, I think
but I'm gonna make it fair.
Oh, so it's a board wipe.
No,
He's gonna
it's not a board wipe. It's not a board wipe. I'm gonna pay.
it's a return to hand wipe.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pay 2 and
rebuke.
5 for Curse of the Swine. Exile X target creatures where X equals 5. For each creature exiled this way, its creature creates a 2/2 green boar. So I'm not board wiping. I'm just
Ball wiping! Yeah! That's what it is. Thanks for coming, guys.
Alright, so what's
I've
X?
set it up for
X?
so long. X is 5.
X is 5. Okay.
So 1, 2.
So I feel this is
Now I'm unhappy with this.
3.
What?
Yep. 4 and 5.
Oh, get pigged.
So if I choose
these 3.
I mean, it'll go to
How would you
command
do?
zone.
So yeah, I'm gonna do
Therefore,
this.
Yep.
These are all gonna get 1 counter.
so I wouldn't get a boar because this doesn't technically get exiled. Is that correct?
Yeah, it does. In command, the rule now is it goes to the zone it's supposed to go
And then you
to, and then thereafter you may
Okay.
have it go
Alright.
to
So I
command
do get the
zone.
boar.
Shall I do
How many
this?
balls does it give me?
They're 3.
Just
more.
1? I guess I'm gonna have to draw some balls for everyone.
So
Yeah, true.
Omega gets exiled. Step over.
Drawing.
Yeah. I'm gonna draw some balls. You're all gonna get balls. Raynar triggers once, so I get another spirit. Does it give me multiple
Oh,
spirits?
Tom, you're such a bore.
I know, right? It actually does give me 2 balls, so that's nice. Maybe
Can you
3.
make mine a boar water sprinkler, please?
And Hero of Bretchegard gets 5 1/1 counters on him.
Oh, sick, dude.
So he is now a
Fucking love
7/7
that.
with flying and an angel, if anything cares about that. I'm going to draw some balls for everyone, but I'm going to go to combat and I'm going to
I get 3.
continue the commander damage at Ash, and I'm going to hit Reese for 7 in the air.
So I have
Because he's an angel?
How fair
Well, he
is
gets
that?
flying as well.
Yeah.
6 command damage I've taken.
You're up to 6. Yeah.
I'm down to
From-
29.
From my 2/2 commander.
Jesus Christ.
How many have to take? 20.
Yeah.
21.
Oh yeah, 21.
Cool. I'm going to pass a turn and I'm going to make some balls.
Sick. Yeah, because the idea was
Swine.
So the reason it's 21 is because
Where'd
back.
that come from?
His commander doing commander bullshit.
So back when Elder Dragon Highlander first started, the Elder Dragons all had 7 power. So the idea was if you were hit 3 times with an Elder Dragon,
Yeah.
that would be you done.
That's enough.
Yeah, so that's why it's 21.
Also, just a cool number because,
Yeah.
like, in theory, it's like
Over half.
Yeah, when you vote, and it's like you need the majority plus 1, and it's like, oh, makes sense.
Yeah. I'm going to draw for turn.
That is not a boar, Tom. That's Mephistopheles.
That's a little piggy.
It's a little piggy.
That is.
So you have 3 of those.
Yeah.
I'm going to play a forest. Now I have to do some counting. Oh, it's getting worse.
At least this one has tusks.
That's like
I didn't want to give Ash's tusks.
yeah,
5.
pig from Angry Birds. That is.
2.
It's pretty accurate.
That could be yours, right?
Cheers. I just need to make sure if I can do a thing. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I cast my commander, I'll have just enough to do a thing. I don't.
You have a lot of mana over there, Reese.
Yeah,
I'm
I
very
do have a lot
impressed.
of mana. I don't think I'm going to cast my commander this turn.
I believe Ash has 3 boars.
He does. I told him. The dice is on him to track.
Well, it would be more appropriate. It would be boar appropriate if you gave him 2 more boars.
Another swine.
Yeah.
Other swine-orientated jokes.
I'd like to be disappointed that Chris just ruined my ball wipe joke, but honestly, it was the build-up was coming. No, like it's what I was moving towards, but you just fucking nailed it. I was so impressed.
Had to be the funny guy.
Had to be the guy.
So I'm going to tap 3 for a Simic Clue Stone,
Cute.
which he taps for blue or green, and then I can pay blue and green, tap, sacrifice, draw a card.
Cute.
I'm then going to tap another 3 for a Is It Clue Stone.
Fucking hell, man. What's going on?
This is why I was like, there's so much ramp in this. I've got all the mana rocks in my hand.
There's so much mana.
It's the same, but as an Is It.
I feel less bad about
Colours.
hitting you now.
That enters untapped to me. You can use it.
Oh, yeah, it does.
You can use it to
They
play
both
another
enter
Clue
untapped.
Stone.
Yeah.
No, I tapped that
Oh,
one.
you tapped that one?
Yeah.
Is this your ball?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, sorry. Yeah,
That is fine. I was just like, Chris, you got too many creatures. I need to be able to hit you. Too many
yeah
balls.
true. Too many boars.
I'm then
that one's my favourite.
tap 2 for a Dark Dweller Oracle. So a 2/2, I can pay 1, sacrifice a creature, exile the top card of my library. I may play that card until end of turn.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Unreal.
I like it.
So you can churn boars into more.
Yeah, just to get rid of all the chaff that I've got on the field. And with that, I'm going to pass the turn.
No more end of turn shenanigans over here, guys.
Oh, no.
I'm actually devastated because I was going to take...
Yeah.
I was going to take Mickey.
Mickey,
Yeah.
yes.
Hey, Mickey, you're so fine, you blow my mind. Hey, Mickey. Hey, Mickey.
I'll play Bygone Bishop. So, two and a white, 2/3 flying. Whenever I cast a creature spell with mana value 3 or less, I investigate, which creates me a clue token, and I can sacrifice it and pay 2 and sacrifice it. I can draw a card,
Nice.
Very cool.
and then
I like it.
I will play High Priest of Penance.
Hey.
So, 1/1. When it is when it is dealt damage, I can destroy target non-land permanent.
That is the High Priest of Penis.
That's your penis.
That's your dick.
Such a good card, though.
It's a great card.
Alrighty, so we've got. I'm going to send 3 2/2s at Tom,
That's fair.
and 3 2/2s at Reese.
Cool.
I will
move to blockers?
move to blockers. I'm going to. Oh, well, hold on. It would go. Tom has priority first. So.
I'll block one of the 2/2s.
That's fair.
Bing bong.
I will let it all through. So I'll take 6.
So I lose. Tom blocks a piggy,
Block a piggy!
and I go down to two piggies.
I'm down to 23.
Oh, I only get
Down
3.
to 31.
I get a clue token, so this can be a clue token. Wait. Yep, that's fine.
I'm sure they're in the box as well. It's all the way
Your turn.
over, it's all the way over there now. The one time we can't see that part of the camera.
T-Rex arms.
Things are happening.
Let's scry my upkeep again. Nimrodal Watcher triggers.
Ooh.
Can't be blocked.
Leave that there.
Nim
Draw card for
biscuit.
turn. Here's a forest. Didn't just draw that, guys. I've had that the whole time.
Chris has been toying with us since the beginning.
Oh, that's why I was like, you gotta get rid of his commander. I will say I've just mishmashed so many different lands into that deck. I was like, that's a pretty land. That's a pretty land.
Yeah. I look at these beautiful, like, Battle for Zendikar full arts, plus this, like, Magic
Random origins.
forest. Like, that's when you started playing, so of course you got the bunch of...
I have
lands.
thrown out so many lands in the past month as I've just like cleaned out my thing. I've still got entire boxes of basic lands,
Yeah.
but it's just like, nah, just any more that I find, just bin.
You never need them all. Seer's Lantern. It's a mana rock. I could use it to scry, which in this deck is actually really important.
Yeah.
What?
You wouldn't believe it.
2 mana for an extra scry is
And
so
I'll
bad.
play Elrond. You're wondering, hang on, there's 6 mana. No, it's 3 mana.
Oh, it's a different Elrond.
It's his little buddy.
3-2, Hugo Weaving Jr. Whenever Elrond, Lord of Rivendell, or another creature enters the battlefield under your control, scry 1. If this is the second time this ability has resolved this turn, the ring tempts you.
Ooh.
Oh, it's probably fine.
Yeah, you should probably find that because that suddenly becomes relevant.
Yeah.
You getting tempted?
I will go and get that. I don't know what's up with the card cam today. It's being a joke.
I think it's a particularly dark card.
Yeah.
Maybe if I unsleeve it. Just...
Give it a shot. Is that your turn? Or are you
Yeah,
gonna try?
yeah,
Are you gonna swing Nimrodog because it can't be blocked?
No, I'll keep it as a blocker because I don't want to die.
I don't want to die.
Upkeep. Replicating ring is up to 4.
This shit ain't working.
Nah, it's fine.
You shit ain't whack.
Yeah.
So you guys come here often?
Just a little bit.
I was actually saying to Chris last night, I was like, it's been ages, man.
Yeah.
I've played Magic for ages.
No, it feels like it.
Or against real people. People in Arena don't count, they're not real.
They're just a bunch of ones and zeros.
I'm going to pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Just do it the right way. For Cloud Blazer, when it enters the battlefield, I gain 2 life and draw 2 cards. Whoa, what a great 5 mana spell.
That's expensive, but then that's pretty good. 2 cards is
Yeah, it's like a Bowl Drifter, but gooder.
more gooder.
I'm going to be honest, I was hoping to draw a land, and I didn't.
Rare.
Just a little bit. It's fine. It's better for all of you if I don't.
I swear sometimes I'll be playing Arena and I'm just like, I'm getting stomped. And then like you go on YouTube and just see what decks people are playing, and I'm like, are people like I don't understand. Like, is there servers like they're playing against people that just aren't as good? I don't know. Like,
Yeah. They like buy Smurf accounts or whatever, and yeah, fucking.
Okay, actually, this does work all right. The first card I foretell each turn costs 0 to foretell.
what is it?
It's a.
I bet he's cheating. I bet it's not even a foretell card.
I do have to properly read that later. I'm going to go to combat. You now have a flyer.
Yes. I did it on purpose.
You don't have any flyers. You don't have any flyers.
Oh, that's what you think.
That's what
That's
you
what you think.
Let's play aggro. It seems like the perfect deck to play aggro with, right?
Sure.
I'm going to swing everything at Ash. 2, 3 with Vigilant.
I was
7,
not
7.
expecting that.
2 1/1s.
So I'm going to block
They're all flying.
the 2/3 with this. The
Yep.
commander. I don't want with another 2/3.
Yep.
I'm going to block the 7/7 with my.
They're all flying.
Is this flying as well?
He is flying.
Yeah.
Why does that fly?
As long as he has 5 or more counters on it, it is flying and is an angel in addition to its other types.
Okay, so I'll block your commander.
Yep.
And I'll take.
Take
Nine.
9.
I was not expecting that at all.
I was not expecting him to block my commander, but, it makes sense.
So 9. So that's a lot.
I'm having flashbacks to those times where we listened to Tom and he ended up winning.
Yeah.
You should definitely never listen to him. Cool, I'm going to go find that a Ring Tensu token for that deck.
Is that?
Yeah, that's my turn.
On set.
Kill him while he's not here.
I missed triggers, sorry. I'm going to count it, but not count the damage if that's alright. He should be up 1 more, and I should have another spirit.
Blimey.
I forgot that exiling from my hand counted for those.
Cheating.
I was like, why is this deck a full shell deck? It's all about exiling from hand.
Cheating.
You're going to steal his commander and fling it?
I'm gonna try.
Do it.
Do it.
It's not even his commander, that's the sad part.
What is it?
Oh, you are talking about Rana.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh no, this thing needs
The
to be
hero,
offline.
I was going to say, fling the shit out of that, please.
What, this one?
Yeah.
Oh, do I have the mana?
Or just gurgle him down with the Goblin Dark Dweller.
How big is he?
Tom doesn't like this deck.
Doesn't like, yeah.
Tom wants to kill me.
I know, he's fucking targeting you, man.
I'm going to take him out first.
Yeah.
That's how this works.
Then be the
I'm
laws.
sorry I attacked each of you earlier.
Mouse
So,
games.
yeah, like what I was saying before, when I play on Arena, like I go on Arena and like it'd be like a Japanese name or a Chinese name or a South Korean name. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get smoked. Just some good plays out there, and I'm just like, I've grinded to Mythic a couple times, and it's just a grind and a half, and it's like, oh, I'm there, and the whole
I'm there.
I'm there.
yeah, and then but that's the thing that like it takes. You just got to win more games than you lose, and then you get there.
Yeah.
They're like, I'll get Mythic. I'm like, yeah, it's so hard.
But that's what they say about League of Legends. They're like, oh, just win more games. And you're like, I just can't.
I remember playing StarCraft and like trying to get into Bronze League to have fun, and then like I think other people were trying to do it. So you're playing against other people that also want to be in Bronze League, and no one does anything, and then you beat them, and they're like, you're in Silver. I'm like, no, just D rank. I want to be in Bronze, and they just forfeit.
Now I gotta realise what this card does.
Things. Doomscar.
Alrighty, I'm gonna tap 5 and cast Yasova again.
Yeah, server.
Yas Quine. Cool.
Yeah, swine.
Yas Quine.
I thought you said swine.
Alright, I'm then going to go to combat. And I'm going to tap 3. And I think Tom is starting to go off, so I'm going to take control of Reyna.
Yep, nice.
Attack me for 1. I'll block with this and kill his 7/7.
Hey, clever.
You have a... Hold on. Yeah, so I'm going to announce blocks. Oh, announce attackers, sorry.
I'm going to attack and announce your blockers.
Yes. So I'm going to swing Reyna back at Tom.
Doing work.
And
What a
I'm
great guy.
going to swing my boar at you.
Yep.
At Ash. Those are my attacks. So Ash, you may now block.
I'll block with a 1/1.
High
Yep.
Priest of Penzance.
Tom, you may announce blocks.
I will block with a 1/1.
Yep. Cool. Damage will then be dealt. So
That's going to destroy that.
yep.
High Priest of Penance. Can you rescue him, Tom?
I hope not.
I'm going to cast this card from exile. This is Cosmic Intervention. If a permanent you control would be put into a graveyard from the battlefield this turn, exile it instead, return it to the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of the next end step.
That's okay. Still loses all the counters, which
Yeah.
is fine.
Still loses all the counters, and unfortunately I don't have Reyna on the field, so I don't get a spirit. But this will come back at the beginning of the next end step.
Cool. So then your spirit that blocked that will die. They still hang out there. I'm then going to pay 1 in my second May phase.
Who could have seen this coming?
Sacrifice creature, sacrificing Reyna. There you go.
To your dark
Exile the top card of my library. I may play that card in this turn.
Yep.
Exiling Explosive Vegetation, which I do not have the mana for.
Dude, Ram! How good is Ram, though?
My Ram's fucking sick, dude.
Amazing.
The smile on it.
At least yours is happy. Mine looks like unsure.
Cool.
Is this the 3 little
Just
pigs?
wanna take that. And then with that, I'm going to pass a turn. Good teamwork.
Cool. End step. This bad boy returns to my battlefield.
That's fine.
Pretty good.
Had to do something.
Not fair. It was about to be a fucking 11/11 indestructible. It was going to be a bad time.
Yeah.
There's like a giant sub-theme in this deck apparently, and I'm like, okay, cool. Sure, why not?
But it's not Naya, so it's not.
yeah. It's not nice, so it's not worth it.
Fucking wizards.
Can't do it.
Can't do it. Not allowed.
Stars, can't do it. Not today.
Oh, so good. Hey guys, Ash is a threat.
Mirror entity.
Yeah, okay.
Changelings are cheating.
Yeah.
Not my deck.
Oh god, it's my title deck. Next minute, mirror entity.
Shapeshifters.
Anyway, so mirror entity is changeling.
Yep.
Changing are cheating, guys.
Yeah.
Grow up. So X, until end of turn, creatures you control have base and toughness XX and gain all creature types.
Gross.
So that means that obviously with counters and stuff, they still have the counters when they get bigger.
Yeah.
Sounds like bullshit to me.
Sounds like
Sounds
Oh,
like
I know.
goodness.
Goodness.
Just a little.
Sounds amazing.
sounds like classic magic bullshit.
I'll attack. What do you want?
33.
31?
And I'm on 23.
Oh,
Are you on
Okay,
25? I've got you on 25 up here.
I'll attack.
I'll be on 25.
I'm on 27, which is not correct. Should be 25.
Yeah, cool. I was like, I hit you for 9.
You
That
got
was a lot. Who's getting hit?
I'll attack.
That is hard.
I'm going to attack you. I'm going to attack you with my 3 2/2s,
Yep.
and I'm going to attack you with my 4/4.
Are they pretty tutus though?
They're pretty boring. And I'm going to.
boring.
Where am I going to leave my little piggies? My little piggies might stay back.
Yeah.
So, you with a 4/4, you with 3 2/2s.
I'll block your 4/4 with my little piggy.
I'll block 2 3/2s. And Hero Bretagard will die. And this will die, actually. They'll all die.
We did it. Hero Bretagard's
You're going to
gone.
block 2 2/2s?
Yeah, so one of them will die.
Two all.
One of them will die. Bretagard's only
Ah,
one.
yeah. Sweet.
Do you want this pig to represent your 2 boars?
That'll actually be funny.
That'd be really fun.
So I've still got 2 2/2s. 2 2/2s. And that'll end my turn. Turn.
Twos.
Two pink tutus. Two.
All right. Upkeep.
And what pretty
What I should
tutus they
have
are.
done is I should have made them.
A little bit bigger.
I should have made them 2 2s, and there would have been 3 3s.
It's going to be
Yeah.
fucked when your commander comes back.
I'll scry with my sigiled starfish, Nimrodal, Watcher,
Well, I still haven't-
triggers.
Because I still need.
Top, draw a card.
Oh, I guess because that would make the 2 boars.
Yep.
Every creature type. Yep.
Every creature becomes every creature type, so as long as you have 4 creatures, you'll be able to fill a party.
Because these are all warriors.
Yep.
There is a lot of clerics in this deck. But that's black and white.
Because
in
it
a
shares a
nutshell.
creature type. It'll be fine.
That's black and white in a nutshell.
Sick.
Reading the card explains the card.
That's true. I was like, why does this card cost so much? Oh, when it attacks. Okay.
Reading the card explains the card.
I've got a combat.
Yep.
Excellent.
I am going to attack Tom
Bring it.
for 3 damage with my Nimrodal Watcher.
Alright. I'll take 3, which will take me down to 26, and adjust my life
Is
here.
it too late to get another clue token?
Do it.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah,
Thanks,
go
guys.
ahead.
Thanks, guys.
It actually won't matter after my turn, but sure.
Are you using these as clue tokens? I was about to be like, why have you got the die? The
Yeah.
plain
Cool. Move to damage. I'm down to 26.
Yeah, cool.
I might do my Batman themed Riddler question marks as clue tokens.
Do it. Boardwalk.
You wouldn't, you've changed.
That's the only 4-drop on the table.
That's correct.
So I'm going to go 1, 2, and then X equals 3, and go Displacement Wave, and return all non-land permanents with converted mana cost 3 or less to their owner's hands.
It affects you though.
Yeah, so everything except your 4-drop. And I think that's fine because he has like an Enter the Battlefield trigger, so I thought I'd leave him there.
My mana rocks!
I know.
Oh, really?
No,
Is
wait,
that everything?
What a setback.
Non-land permanents. Wow.
And that's your
Replicating
clues.
ring was half the way there.
That's
Oh, actually,
his
I'm gonna
lantern.
banishing light.
Yeah, you can reuse the banishing light.
I'm gonna pop a clue token.
That's
Get a
fine.
clue.
Get a clue, bro.
Great.
Piggies!
How many cards are now in your hand because of the mana rock?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Jesus Christ.
You sent back 7 cards.
Just redeploy those on your turn, bro.
Thick.
What a fun game.
Beautiful.
Wherever you're playing chess and you're playing checkers or whatever it goes, however the story goes.
Fucking hate magic.
I have 2 mana left.
Sigiled starfish.
Redeploy and then pass the
This
turn.
is
to
a dumb kid's game.
You're not wrong.
Oh my
That was good.
Are you?
I had to put a reset button
Oh,
on.
don't worry about a quick game's a good game.
Yeah.
There's like 3 of us playing blue. It's not going to be a quick game.
I just want to have a fun game with my friends. Fuck you.
Next minute displacement wave.
Rivers Rebuke. Remember I had Rivers Rebuke? Remember do my dice roll deck?
I do remember
You
that,
can-
yeah.
And like Cyclonic Rift, it can like Ice on step to one of them.
Yeah. That
roll
happened
dice
to
and bring them back, and then
Lockie did that the fucking other day, and it made me sad.
Replicator's ring. Let's get that ticking up again. Woo! And I'll cast Empyrean Eagle. Flying, other creatures that flying get +1/+1.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
I feel like your deck's more of a flyer's deck than
Yeah, the foretel's just kind of there.
Rip.
I'll pee some tea.
Cool. I will untap. And then I will draw.
You're down to 7 mana. Oh my god.
That's
missed a couple of lands.
yeah.
I missed a
Oh,
couple
it's
of lands.
such a setback. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tap 2 to play Gate Creeper Vine.
Hey.
You love
Maximum use. Look at that.
Yeah. I can't be too unhappy.
Yeah, thanks, Chris.
Let's go for.
What is this doing in here? Next thing, fucking carrying the team. Double land drops.
Yeah, I'm slowly building my 9 Fingers Keen deck, which is
gonna be
gate
fun.
orientated and Nazguls because there's 9 of them.
Yeah,
So
it's beautiful. I'm building. Obviously, there's my shitty ass bitch ass giant who's the wrong colors that I'm building.
Adventure deck?
Yeah, adventure deck. I was going to remind you. I was just like, can you just bring all your Eldraine stuff around so I can sort it for you and figure out the stuff that I
You shouldn't have.
It's all fucking common.
Nab it all.
And then I've just started brewing on Golem Obsessed Stalker.
Oh yeah.
Because that's fucking mono black life gain. Let's go.
Cool.
That's,
Just so you know, I'm not cheating. Goes back to hand.
Yep. Yep.
Nice.
I'm then gonna
it's a solid play.
Soul Ring.
That's what they say.
So rude.
Just.
Just play them all out. Reece. Get all those mana
what I'm
drops.
thinking of doing.
Do you have to unload your hands so you don't have to discard anything?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Tap 3 for Timur Banner.
Timur.
Timmy.
I'll then tap another 3.
You could see.
Oh my god, he's gonna read the
I'm actually gonna do it for a Simic Cluestone.
Yeah.
I'll then tap another 3 for an Is It Cluestone.
That's not even all of them, right? You've still
Oh, yeah.
got another one in hand.
Wait, say what you will, I'm casting spells, boys. I'm doing
Storm count at 5?
Yeah,
things
Stormfire.
today.
Rounded off with an empty the Warren.
So that was it.
Yeah, I've got.
But all right, I can't cast anything, but I am down to 5 cards. So
Proud of you.
bloody turn.
Well, my
Look, I can't be upset. I'm casting spells, boys.
yeah.
my Grenzo Havoc Razor turned up this morning as well.
Very cool.
Playing footsies with someone.
You're welcome.
I will play.
You've kicked me multiple times in the shin.
This is why Beck doesn't want to sit across from me anymore.
I will play Wind Brisk Heights. So it's got Hideaway 4. So when this land enters the battlefield, I look at the top 4 cards in my library, exile 1 face down, and put it underneath this.
What's the trigger?
And then you may play the exile card. It's just 1 and tap. Oh, 3 more creatures. Sorry.
Yeah. I love the hideaway lands.
Yeah, the hideaway lands are like sleeper, like decent
Yeah.
cards.
I've put both the red and the green one into my dragon deck.
Yeah.
Because the green one is power 10 or
10.
greater, which is like the amount of doubling I'm doing is 1 dragon.
Yeah.
And the red one is
Dealt like 5 or more
5
damage.
or infinite power was dealt 5 or more
7
damage, which once again, 1 dragon hit. Let's go.
Yeah.
There we go. It's not. This was just actually quite bad. So.
Yeah. Still a free card.
And that's why it's like I think that's also good where it's like just the top 4, because then you just sort of like, oh, it could be one of these.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's not like it's a tutor.
Yeah.
Like-
Broken as fuck.
You know him and you love him. He's a cheater.
Hey.
Mirror
Piece of shit.
entered his back. There we go.
Ah,
And
fucking Terry over here. Am I right, chat?
Brilliant.
Fuck Terry.
So
Terry.
Terry the
Terry-
cheater.
26.
You should activate him for 0.
I'll take you.
Yeah, fair.
Oh, you can.
That's well, it would kill him. But yeah, you can.
Oh, sorry.
I'm at 29.
Reading card explains it.
And your turn.
I thought it was gives plus X plus X.
Oh,
changes.
right. Like you could like go
Yeah.
again and again and again.
Have you seen that deck that played, was it Stonecore Serpent, where it comes into play, X1 counters on it? And it's like, I cast it with 0, it goes to the graveyard.
Yep.
Cast it back to 0, it goes to the graveyard. It was like some, I can't remember, that's not the exact combo, but
Yeah.
Yeah,
someone was playing X things.
So it's the Hydra deck where anytime you play an X spell, you create a XX Hydra that's equal to X.
Yeah.
But what you do is X is always 0 because when you play those creatures, not only will Stonecore Hydra die, but then the Hydras that it would make come in as 0/0s and they die.
Yeah.
And then you have a bunch of when creature die
Yeah,
effects.
death
So instead of it
triggers.
being a Hydra deck, it's a Death and Taxes deck. Because I was thinking of making that. Because I was like, everyone would be like, you're playing Hydras. And I'm like, no, I'm playing X is 0.
Yeah.
It'd be fun.
Yeah. A very different way to play it. Because otherwise you're just playing Hydras.
My Chatterfane deck is complete now.
Oh, we got to add that to the list. That's another one I looked at building and I'm like, actually, you can just have these squirrels.
Yeah. I'm thinking one weekend I'm just going to, because I've got like 6 uncompleted decks, I'm just going to sit down, fill them up with stuff, and then get them on the
You're
list.
never going to do it. are you?
Yeah.
The Elrond redeployed, the 3/2 guy that lets me scry when he or another creature enters the battlefield, and then the ring tempts me when another one enters the
Remember
battlefield.
Elrond? He's back in Pug form.
In Pog form.
Pog form.
Bog form.
Pog form.
Alf, he's back.
I'll leave that
Bog
on
form.
top.
I had Elf Pogs.
Then I'm going to deploy my Nimrodal Watcher.
Yeah, well, you grew up watching Alf, so that's...
I still have an Elf plush toy.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
we actually have an Alf plush toy.
That's
at my place,
crazy.
yeah.
How old is Al thing now?
37 years?
Something
You got
like
37,
ages,
that's-
like
Maybe even
80s,
like
90s.
I think it's-
38 or 39.
Yeah.
I think,
like
80s.
84, 83.
Wow.
Same as Astro Boy.
Before my time.
Same as original Astro Boy. I've got
Yeah, Astro Boy.
some shitty old
The
figures.
ring tempts me. Does that
That's
gonna...
not going to show up at all.
Okay, all right.
Let's read it out.
Here's how it works. I get an emblem called the ring, so I can choose one of my creatures to be my ring bearer. Upon level 1, your ring bearer is legendary and it can't be blocked by a creature with greater power. Level 2 is your ring bearer, whenever it attacks, you loot. The third ability is whenever your ring bearer becomes blocked by a creature, that creature's controller sacrifices it at the end of the combat. And the fourth is whenever the ring bearer hits a player, each opponent loses 3 life.
Banger.
So I'm gonna,
That old unblockable Nimrodal Watcher,
I'm gonna
eh?
deploy the ring onto Nimrodal.
You are allowed to split that token up if you so wish.
Oh fuck yeah, bro!
Fucking make your life a bit easier.
It's not going to be worth like $9 trillion on the like retro gaming market.
It's not that ring.
How many do you have? Like,
Oh, there's like another 5 in there, and this one is like going in a sleeve and hanging out in the deck.
when I bought a couple boxes. I bought a couple boxes of Lord of the Rings, and it was like I've got like 15 of them or something.
Beans, how we doing?
I actually have a Lord of the Rings ring.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, instead of it being gold though, it's silver with gold writing in it, and it's like a proper like ring that we
Yeah.
got from because our house got broken
usual
into,
idea
so we
is-
got to. It's like part of the insurance.
Not to
thing.
tell you how to.
Oh, use a thingy on
yeah,
it.
and just count how many you're at.
Right.
You're welcome to put it under there if you really want to.
Oh
but
no, it's fine.
I love the
That's fine.
splitsy upsiesness of it.
Pass turn.
So in your end step, I'm actually going to pose a question to the table. I'm not actually casting anything.
I use my priority.
So speaking of Alf, right? In the same thing of Alf, what was the oldest TV show you watched growing up?
I mean,
Oldest TV.
Doctor Who.
it's Doctor Who.
Yeah.
Like Doctor Who was the show. We waited for Dad to get home and got home at 6. We'd watch old episodes of Batfink and Doctor Who. It was
Yeah.
great.
Mine would either be original Batman or Mork and Mindy.
Yeah, more with Robbie
With
Williams.
Robbie-
It probably would have been like Mork and Mindy or like original cartoon Astro Boy,
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
nice.
yep.
and then Transformers. Like remembering that long ago. Like,
Yeah,
But Astro Boy was like came out even. I think it even came out before I was born. So.
Oh yeah.
But Mork and Mindy, I used to watch Mork and Mindy. every
Oh,
afternoon.
Mork and Mindy's still funny. Like, it's so good.
Holds up.
Yeah, it is-
Yeah,
and it's
yeah.
quite wholesome too.
Yeah, it's very good.
Go up to the attic and
Can I take my turn yet?
Yeah, go ahead.
No, Crowder goes back to Chris.
Yeah. Pass priority. We've got to go around the
Oldest
table.
show I watched was Thunderbirds.
Oh, Thunderbirds.
I've got-
Thunderbirds gave me nightmares.
Yeah.
Really?
It's the puppets.
Yeah, they're weird, eh?
I've got the box set in like a Thunderbirds lunchbox.
Yeah.
that I got. It's
Fucking
pretty
sick show.
Yeah,
though.
Thunderbirds is probably older than Astro Boy, isn't it?
No, it's like 60s or something else, 70s
No,
maybe.
actually, maybe it's better. Like I remember watching Astro Boy.
Astro Boy is old as fuck. That's got to be like 30s or something.
Good job.
I'm gonna pay 6. You know him, you love him. No, you don't. It's Sun Titan.
What the fuck?
You know him, you love him. When he enters the battlefield, return permanent with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Oh, it's the hero of Predacon.
Wouldn't you believe it? Well, time to Rivers Rebuke.
I fucking hate Sun Titan.
Wrath of God.
I was like, why does this cost 6? Oh, it's on attack as well. Amazing.
Speaking of cards that should be banned, Sun Titan.
I'm gonna go to combat, and Chris is on the most life and doesn't have a flying blocker, so I'm gonna hit him for 2.
Oof. 27.
If you've never used Sun Titan before,
I'm looking forward to
Oh, you can have some fun with that.
Man.
a +10.
Cool.
Bajuka Bog is graveyard again.
Let me
That's
just
my favorite shit.
untap all of my.
Yeah, this is when the Bajuka Bog would actually come in handy.
Should.
Good suggestion. Great. Amazing.
Cool. Untap. Draw.
Did you make 6 extra mana last turn?
Yes.
Yeah, we're all in for a bad time. This Sun Titan's gonna do some work against other people. Sun Titan!
Cool. Alright. So I'm gonna go.
And your commander's in your hand, isn't it?
Yes.
Sick.
Yeah.
So it costs 3.
Yeah. Any follow-up questions? Is there?
Yeah, I have 1 blue mana available. Let's see how this goes.
Yeah.
Let me just. Sorry, I just got.
Astro Boy was 63, according to Platinum Angel.
Okay,
Yeah, I
fair
remember
enough.
watching original Astro Boy. Like,
I was-
there's like
I've
massive
definitely,
reruns.
seen original Astro Boy, but it wasn't like one I watched.
I think back to it, and there's some weird shit on there. Like I remember Astro Boy fighting a panther robot, and the panther robot was split in half and was just trying to crush him. And I was like, "It's a kid show."
Yeah.
show. I could be remembering a little bit wrong, but I think that's what's happening in that episode.
Sounds about right.
Astro Boy was sick though. Like,
Good old Astro Boy.
Yeah, we got all the weird shit from Doctor Who. We watched a lot of Red Dwarf,
Yeah. Red Dwarf's a funny show.
and then just lots of ABC kids.
What about like Looney Tunes? Does that count as being an older show?
Definitely counts as being old. I just didn't watch a lot of it as a
No.
kid. Come on, Rick, just steal something and hit people in the face.
Yeah. That's
but like Australian shows, like, but was it like Banana Man?
Banana.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know of Banana Man. I've never seen the show, but I know of Banana Man.
Space Ted?
Because one of my friends dressed up as Banana Man.
Actually, speaking of kid shows, did anyone watch? Not blank on the name of it. Reese, take your time.
Cool. Your Super Dragon Claw.
Who could have seen that coming?
Solid play.
Good play.
Cool. As you can see, I have all my mana laid out.
I'm ready to go.
I am then going to go to combat. I'm then going to pay 3. And I'm going to take control of... I can't take control of Sun Titan.
Oh, true.
It has to
Less
be
than-
less than. So
Yeah.
three or
You gotta
less.
shrink it first.
I'm thinking probably Hero Bodyguard, just because we know that can get out of
it
hand.
gets very big very quick. Or Mirror Entity, I suppose.
Whoa!
At the moment, Tom's the threat with Sun Titan.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
you're not
yeah.
wrong.
Fair.
Like, this isn't like I'm picking on Tom.
No, 100%.
Every episode, I feel like I'm picking on Tom, but like Tom always
just 'cause we hate
breaks
each other.
away
Just
from
so
the pack.
good at magic cards.
You're only here because I pay you to be here. We're not actually friends.
Cool.
Nice.
You guys are getting paid?
For
Okay.
legal purposes, that's a joke. Nobody knows.
I'm fucking hilarious.
Cool. So, I'm actually not gonna swing at anyone for combat.
Yeah.
I'm
Sure.
gonna go to second main phase.
Wise choice.
I'm gonna tap 2 for Dark Dweller Oracle.
He's back.
I'm then going
form.
to back in Pog form. I'm then going to tap 1, sacrifice Hero of Bodyguard,
Yep.
Let's get it back with the
to exile the top card
That's
of
the
my library,
plan.
which is Evolutionary Leap.
Oh yes, what a
boy.
banger.
That is actually
Great. You might need to read that bad boy off.
Yeah,
Fantastic
so I can pay green, sacrifice a creature, reveal cards from the top of my library until I reveal a creature card, put that card on into your hand and the rest of the bottom of your library.
Amazing.
I'm going to play Evolutionary Leap
Yep.
because I want to play cards. So I'll give it one more time. Is that going to show up?
It will still be on there.
Yeah.
It doesn't disappear.
I wasn't too sure if it popped up. Cool. So evolutionary leap.
Honestly, it's just Chris's deck it's having a problem with.
Yeah. These fucking old cards. And by old, we mean pre-2019.
Old.
Yeah.
Dude, come on.
Cool.
No, sorry, I mean the deck you're playing, not your... Like, this deck it's having an issue with.
Ah, yeah.
Cool. And then I am going to end my turn.
End turn.
End of turn. I'm going to despark that.
Woo!
Exile token. Permanent with value 4 or greater.
Sorry,
Love it. No, good move.
I'm not sorry.
It's exiled.
Oh, good. Yep.
Yep. not to be like, you're cheating. Look, part of me, very happy. Part of me is also sad because you now have to wait to...
Oh, no!
Yeah, I feel when...
Looney Tunes was 30 to 60. Damn, that is earlier than I thought.
Oh,
Yeah,
maybe
it's
Looney
way
Tunes.
earlier.
Oh, you know what? The Superman TV show.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, Adventures of Lois and Clark always has a place in my heart. But like the cartoon, which I think was like the 40s.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what is a banger? Like an unexpected banger? The Looney Tunes movie they made in the early 2000s where they like
Yeah.
went on an adventure and went into Area 51 and all the Looney Tunes were...
With Brendan Fraser.
Brendan Fraser?
Yeah.
So good. Movie night.
It's because Brendan Fraser is a national treasure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He should have been the one stealing the Declaration of
Yeah,
Independence.
instead
would've
we
been
got Nick
wonderful.
Cage.
I watched the Mummy movies the other day.
Apparently, so Nick Cage is in Perth at the moment to film Down South.
Yep.
They had to put production on hold for a week because he got sick.
Oh,
I'm
no!
like, "Ugh, no one's got money here anyway.
Rip.
He'll be fine.
Good old Nick Cage.
No one's getting money here anyway, just like Nick Cage.
I'm quite fond of Nick Cage for whatever reason. Like, I don't know,
fun.
he's so hit and miss, but like the movies he's good in.
Nicholas freaking Cage!
Yeah.
Phenomenal. Have you watched, is it that recent one with
Pedro Pascal.
Pedro Pascal?
No, I haven't.
No.
It's funny as.
I actually really enjoyed that one.
I adore National Treasure.
Yeah,
like
National
both of them.
Treasure.
Yeah.
If I'm sick, you can know for sure that at some point in the week that I'm sick, I have watched both of those films.
I highly recommend watching one of his first films, Vampire's Kiss.
Yeah.
It is the best bad good movie I've ever seen.
That and him in so The Wizard's Familiar, The Wizard's Apprentice.
Oh, the Wizards of...
And
yeah.
he's like Merlin, and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
like the kid from How to Train Your Dragon is the apprentice. Oh,
Yeah.
it's amazing.
Yeah.
I'm going to play Gonji.
Hey.
So when Gonji,
Right.
Lord Watch enters the battle, look at the top 4 cards at target opponent's library, exile one of them face down, then put the rest in the bottom of that library in a random order. You may look at it and cast that card for as long as it remains exiled. So basically it's forever.
Yeah.
So, and I can spend mana of any colour. Who has got the sickest deck?
I want to put this to Wizards of the Coast. Let it be known first. I would like, you errata long-winded explanations. For example, put cards from library into graveyard, and you shorten them, right? You use the term mill, or you use like short sort of phrase. I would like you to errata this kind of effect to be called yoink. Because, like,
I'm going to yoink things from your
when
deck.
this guy enters the battlefield, you yoink from the top 4. And everyone knows what it means, because it's like...
I'm making a mono black yoink deck.
Yeah.
I'm on board.
Whose deck's got the spicy stuff, do you reckon?
Look, I've hit all my mana rocks, so I assume I've hit all my mana rocks, so I assume...
This is like a mid-level precon that is a budget deck with a few really nice elves in it.
I'd also say you've got the best.
Honestly, your own. If you can target your own, yours.
Opponent.
Either mine or like this is you're gonna hit a nice elf, and that's about
I
it.
have scryed this card, so if you promise not to attack me, I'll tell you what it is, and you can make a decision thereafter.
What is it? I want to attack it. What is it?
Yeah.
I want to attack it. What
Alright,
is it?
it's a land. You don't want it.
Okay, brilliant. What's this? Look at this is the top 4, is it?
Yeah.
Hey, Mogramoon.
Not even mad. I don't even get to see them, so... Like,
Yeah, right. And the rest go what? Bottom?
I think Reese is what I would have picked.
Yeah.
Like mine, you might have hit something to exile people's.
I've got a lot of
Stuff.
different effects. Yours is mainly flyers and stuff revolving around flyers.
Look, we're totally going to go for another 4 turns. We'll find out what everyone's deck was going
Yeah.
to be.
Yeah, no one can lose before turn 7.
This isn't good either.
Rip.
Thank you for getting rid of those 4 cards for
The
me.
yoinks giveth and the yoinks taketh away.
This is probably the best one, and I'm just going to put this in a random order.
Yeah.
Oh no.
There you go.
Totally.
Is it this weekend that we're doing your epic train journey, or is it the latest June attempt? It is the latest June attempt. June Imperium, it's fingers crossed finally happening. June Imperium this week. And then next week, if you are new here and you haven't heard us talking about it over the last week, we are playing the entirety, all of Ticket to Ride Legacy. It's going to take us about 12 to 15 hours, and we are raising money for Game on Cancer. They directly fund cancer research, and it's going to be a good time with lots of crazy shit happening. What you playing?
That's brilliant.
I'm playing Bygone Bishop again. Whenever I cast a creature spell with mana value 3 or less, I investigate, creating a clue token.
Very cool.
Woo!
So this is the card here. It's going to be underneath Gonti.
So if
even though Gonti doesn't go away, it still remains exiled.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you. If Gonti goes away, are you still able to cast that?
As long as it says, as long as it remains exiled, you may cast the card.
Cool.
Because normally it says as long as Gonti, it'll say normally they remain in play.
Yeah.
Which is good. So and then we go to Chombat.
The director's cut of Gone in 60 seconds.
Ooh.
Oh, Gone in 60 seconds is very
I'm
good.
going to have to attack you with this Reese, which is 4/4.
4/4?
Yeah.
That's cool.
You're in the
Just
half-life.
along the ground?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, when are you on?
He's not. Chris is on the
I'm
highest
on
life.
23.
Oh, yep. I'm sorry.
Like, Larice is on the lowest life.
I'm going to have to attack Chris.
I was quite happy for you attack Rick.
I was trying if you were going to attack
Sorry,
me, I
man.
was
Got to
like,
attack you with
4/4, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take 4 and go to 23.
Nice.
Rebecca.
I have this really weird bit of trivia that I needed to share with Reese as soon as I found out. You know how we found out who Astarion voiced
Yeah.
in Resident Evil 8?
Yeah.
Orin
Yeah.
voices Lady D. So they're just like...
It's just all the
"You're in
Resident Evil...
Resident Evil 8? No, you're not.
Yeah, all the Resident Evil 8 voice actors are actually in Baldur's Gate 3.
That's cool.
It's because they're good.
Classic drive-by Beck.
Yeah. Thanks, Beck.
It's because they're good.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, I'm attacking. I'm going to attack you, dude.
Yep, so I take 4.
You're taking it.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
I know, it's no
your
blockers here.
It's your turn, by the way.
Yeah. My creatures are too valuable.
So rogue, cleric, shapeshifter, warrior. So I'm 1 away from a full party.
So, or you actually have a full party because Shapeshifter has Changeling, so it's everything.
But I think the party doesn't the party have
No,
to
it's
be
not one of each, but it will count as one of those.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So we've got cleric,
rogue,
warrior,
warrior.
wizard. Yeah, this will be your wizard.
Yeah. So
Basically, as long as
you
you got 4 creatures, the shapeshifter
Yeah.
will count as something.
I guess you can say you have partied up.
I'm going to go home now. Goodbye.
Yeah, good. Fucking scoop. Get that deck out of here.
No! I've got Gonti out. Lord of Luxury.
It's great.
You will not see, this is not luxury. This is funny.
I
I love funny. That's why I play Commander.
can't wait to see what that card is.
Restless Vinestalk. It's a
Loving it.
creature land. Enters battle for tapped. Pay 5 to until end of turn it becomes a 5/5 green and blue plant creature with trample. And whenever it attacks, up to one of my other creatures becomes a 3/3 until end of turn.
Yeah.
Trample.
Sick.
Nice.
Trample.
It's part of the new set of Manlands that they printed in both
Yeah,
Eldraine
yeah.
and Ikoria, and they're all just good.
Yeah.
Like,
That's another phrase that's phasing out.
Manland?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I think that, yeah, they're not
Creature
creature
lands.
lands.
Exclusionary.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Because they're creatures.
Yeah. The more you know.
I'm going to say I'm so happy Chris included Gate Creeper Vine in this deck because it's like huge nostalgia for me. But it's also like I need more cards that put lands in hand for my AC deck. And I think I'm just going to put Gate Creeper Vine in there.
Right.
Underrated.
It makes me really sad. Like, Survival of the Fittest is banned in Commander.
Yeah.
And, like, they just keep making cards that try and, like,
Try to replicate it.
It's not quite, but
no, you know,
Yeah.
like, you're playing all creatures in your deck. It pretty much is. But,
Yeah.
like, Survival of the Fittest is one of my favourite cards of all time. Because... We're doing Chris.
Can he cast?
You scry it.
Can.
I can camass.
Chocolate starfish.
Scry. That would trigger with Elrond.
It's true.
Yeah, okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll cast normal Elrond, or blue-green Elrond.
oh my.
Just a refresher, whenever I scry, I can distribute that many, well, a +1 counter among that many creatures, and whenever a creature I control with a +1 counter on it becomes a target, I get to draw a card.
Target of an opponent's spell, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Sweet. When that enters the battlefield, Elrond, Lord of Rivendell will trigger, so I get to scry 1.
Elrond out here just playing with
Trigger,
himself.
trigger.
Trigger. I'll put that on the bottom.
I really love that already.
2 triggers. Firstly, Elrond, Master of Healing, I'll resolve and put a +1 counter on up to 1 target creature. So put it on my ring bearer, Nimrod the Watcher, who also triggers. And now I guess +1/+0 and can't be blocked until end of turn. So I take 4/2 until end of turn.
Banger.
Right?
Decent.
How cooked is that?
Decent.
Breakfast.
Sublime.
Hey, that's my favourite band.
Alright, combat.
Why we like this?
Hello, I got no blockers.
No.
It's not that it matters.
Reese, I'm going to attack you.
Okay, for...
With my ring bearer, who's a 4/2 unblockable,
Oh,
I'm afraid.
sick.
Dog vision.
Yeah, it can't be blocked by creatures
Yeah.
with greater power.
Yeah, down to 19.
Ooh. Fucking I saw a meme the other day about like someone just like running from like a really long distance away, and there's like 15 panels of them getting closer, and at the end they're just like, I have dark vision. Fucking hell.
Beautiful.
Who has dark vision? I would like to say I have dark vision.
Sweet.
Yeah. You enter a well-lit tavern. Oh, can I see everything? I have dark vision. Yes, you can see everything. Shut the fuck up.
On Baldur's Gate, if you have a character that doesn't have dark vision, it's like a really small like radius in front of you that you can see. Otherwise, you can see all around you.
Yeah.
Like,
That's cool.
Have you?
I haven't gotten to any point. I think all the characters that have probably have dark vision. But I don't know.
they can all see well.
I'm playing a Dragonborn, so gonna cast Reynard the Everwatchful.
Human fighter.
He's a 2/3 with flying and vigilance, but he'll be bigger because of Empyrean Eagle. The first card I foretell each turn
He's now 0.
has 0.
Spoilers, Tom has a foretell card in his hand.
He does.
Look at that bad boy there.
Nice.
What is
You
it?
exiled a card from your hand.
I have, which means I get a spirit. That spirit is a 2/2 because it has flying, thanks to Empyrean Eagle. I'm going to keep being aggressive, and Ash is still on the most life. Do you have a flyer?
He does.
Is it a 2/3?
The perfect blocker.
That is a very good blocker.
Chris doesn't have flying.
Chris does not have
I do
flying.
not have flying.
So Chris for 2.
I'll take 2. 21.
Gonna kill Ash with commander damage, just you watch.
You taking a bit of
I'm
Taking
going
6.
to
Yeah.
untap.
Not if old mate Reese steals the commander again, kills it.
Nah, Tom's now less of a threat.
Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate that.
I'm going to draw for turn. I'm then going to play a Mountain.
How good would it be if you could do it multiple times in a turn?
Great.
Give me that, give me that, give me that.
Yeah.
Sack.
Let me know if you're about to move into the begin combat.
That is my Zayatora deck. It's just as many different ways to steal creatures as possible. I'm still figuring out the balance, because at last count I had 23 different ways to steal people's creatures in the deck.
It's great.
And then a few different sack outlets and Zayatora to make treasures. There's 2 planeswalkers that have that effect on them. So I've got them both in the deck. It's Angroth and Sarkhan, I think.
Yeah. I
Angrath.
love Vanguard.
Angrath's story and
Minotaur
lore
Man.
is the best. He
From
just
the
goes
Weatherlight,
to
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Angrath just fights so he can go home.
His fam.
His whole thing just wants to go home to his fam. And
his
he's just like,
first boy.
we're gonna fight. He's like, why? Because you can't go home to your fam if you don't. Oh, I'm gonna go fight. And he goes home to his fam.
Wonderful.
Alright, so I'm tapping 7
Gross.
to play a Sand Step Mastodon, which is a 5/5 with Mastodon. This is just a Power Ranger deck.
Yeah.
It's a 5/5 with reach, and when it enters the battlefield, bless you, Tom. Bless you. It bolsters 5. So
what?
for those not familiar with bolster, choose a creature with the least toughness among creatures you control and put 5/1/1 counters.
You're gonna put in your defender.
So
no.
I can pick, because all of my creatures have 2 toughness, I can pick what creature it goes on.
Very
What are you picking?
Hell yeah. You can steal anything.
Oh, no way.
What?
Dude, why not Gate Creeper Vine? It'd be fucking impervious.
That's the best defender ever!
Wait, more like buff creeper vine.
Half Creeper Vine. He's got the fucking arms. Like,
Yeah. He's a chunky boy. Alright. I am now moving into combat.
All right, before you leave your main phase, I'm going to tap my Sigiled Starfish to scry 1.
Solid.
Yep.
And upon doing so, let me just read this
Doing
shit.
that is doing the work.
Great card.
Put that on top. My Elrond is going to trigger, and I'm going to put a +1/+1 counter on it. So now, if it becomes the target of any spell or ability an opponent controls, I get to draw a card.
Cool.
Good move.
That is cool.
Stops that little interaction, or it makes it a little bit harder.
Yeah.
No worries. I'm then going to tap 3 to gain control of target creature. It's not going to be Elrond. It's actually going to be Nimrod.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's
So
gonna be
I get to
Nimrod.
draw
Nimrod.
a card.
Yeah, you get to draw a card because I am targeting it with the ability.
Is it still a ring bearer?
It is still a ring bearer. Also, because you scried, it can't be blocked.
Yes.
Hey. Oops.
What's the step on the ring?
It can't be blocked by creatures with greater power.
Okay, so double can't.
No one can fucking block it ever.
Alrighty.
Never again.
So it's a 4-1?
4-2.
4-2. Yep. Cool. I'm gonna.
Scry.
He doesn't have to. That's the thing.
No, he gets +1/+0, doesn't it?
No, because Chris already scribes it.
Only
Yeah.
once per turn.
Chris triggered it for me.
Yeah.
And
that's-
then, yeah.
I've
Not
already
as good as I thought.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
I'm actually gonna swing it back at Chris.
Yeah,
Oh,
down to
for-
17.
4.
That's fair enough.
No blocking.
Fucking traitor.
Second main phase, I'm then going to sacrifice it to Evolutionary Leap.
Amazing.
Oh,
Very
here we go.
nice.
There goes your ring bearer.
Let's see if you can hit a creature with less than 3 mana cost. 3 mana to cast it. It's just until you hit a creature.
That's not a creature.
That's not a, oh, it is a
That's a creature.
Just casually.
Ulvenwald
I think on the
Hydra.
bottom or in the graveyard.
What? In your library in a random order.
That's actually.
Hold on, let me just in a random
Yeah,
order.
just shuffle that card.
That was a question we had the other day. Can you shuffle one
I need
card?
to cut that.
Yeah.
can you
Is water
cut
wet?
that for me? Sick, cool, cheers.
Can you shuffle one card or randomize one card?
Well, what defines shuffle? It means to randomize the order. Right?
Yeah.
So if you randomize one card, then
It's still randomized.
you've successfully
Yeah.
done it.
Mathematically, yes. Practically, no.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cut it in half, shuffle it in 2.
Now I have 2 creatures.
I will then pass the turn.
That was a good turn.
Ah, the old Ulvenwald Hydra.
Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby.
Do you know what I want?
Ooh, heaven is a place on earth.
Man, that was just a quick way to make use of fucking
Fucking threat.
9-7.
Just fucking.
Boy, it was about time I became a threat on the board.
Yeah. You've been piddling around for too
Swam.
long. Now it's time to capitalize.
Swamp and my commander, Comast.
Oh, that's right. You have a commander.
So it's going to cost 5.
Gross.
5. War room.
Here, you should kill its commander.
Should.
Bro, don't.
Look, you're about to hit some bad times for the rest of us.
But don't.
Can I be a jerk and just get you to move all these back just a little bit? Just for the camera. The camera really loves Reese's bullet. It doesn't really love
Oh,
your
sorry, do
bullet.
you need me to?
No, you're all good. It's actually Chris's bullet that it hates because
Yeah, because it's blue.
it's all just shifted over just a little bit too much.
When does it
I'm
need
just
to
playing with my camera. You know how you do. More than 2 camera presses,
Tom,
so it's playing with yourself.
we are in public. There are children present.
You can't just play with
There
the
are
camera when
children
you feel
watching
like
us.
it.
Look, we are on YouTube.
So I'm going to go to combat,
Yeah.
and they will get a 1/1 counter on it.
Yeah. You have a party. Everything gets a 1/1 counter, and everything has death touch.
It's
Oh, Christ. We like to party. We like to party.
every triangle is a love triangle if you love triangles.
I genuinely think this deck would be more balanced if that was a tap ability on Malia.
Maybe, I don't know. I think the difficulty of setting up a party is the
That's fair.
Yeah, like
the
this is the
payoff.
first time he's actually done it this whole game, and it's like turn 10. So
Yeah.
I mean, to some degree.
I'm going to have to attack Tom
Uh-huh.
with a 5/5
Yep.
death touch
That's all?
and a 3/4 death touch.
double death touch.
I will take the 8.
Yes.
I will say this has been a relatively like.
Yeah, just back and forth.
Like I get a clue.
I could block. I'm not.
Yeah. So yeah, you're happy now. You complain we don't attack each other that often, and now we're attacking each other.
More fists to the face. Everyone. 8 takes me down.
I'm always a good fan of a
18.
good fisting.
Oh my god.
At least there are children watching.
What did I say?
Relax.
Relax, bro. That'll look at the top card of my library. Nice. Nice. Your turn.
Okay. And tap. Draw a card. Here's a forest. I have nice mana now. I'm fine. I'm good.
Very.
River's Rebuke.
Yeah, here we go. Oh.
That's a clue token.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I'm just looking at you. I'm also leaving beard hairs all over your.
Lovely.
Sorry.
All right, Seer's Lantern. You know him. You love him.
You go have a better one.
Adding extra mana.
What's that?
That's a beard.
A beard token.
Yeah.
Beard token.
This is my 5/5 beard token.
Put a beard token on target creature.
Sorry, that's ridiculous. It's what Big Viking Mitch would do during D&D. He would just we'd be sitting there and the DM would be talking, and then he'd just sort of pluck a beard, and then he'd just put it in my book.
Put it in your book.
Yeah, he just put it in my core rulebook,
Help
and
you
then
mark
he's
the
like,
page.
So dumb. I love it.
and then it just goes back to listening.
Brilliant. Get a nice hairy book now.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm playing Simic Ascendancy.
Oh!
Enchantment. 3, I can put a +1 counter on target creature I control. Whenever you put one or more +1 counters on a creature you control, you can put that many growth counters on Simic Ascendancy. And then at the beginning of my upkeep, if I have 20 or more growth counters, I win the game.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
So,
Yeah.
That's cool.
yes.
I love alternate win cons.
Yeah.
Oh,
No matter what they are.
Put that many growth counters. So if I put if I Mastodon,
Yeah.
and put 5, it gets
Yeah.
5 growth counters.
Yeah, it's like that. What's the one that we played at Jimmy and Tegan's place? Which is like it's got Shroud, but then when it hits 100 counters, you win the game.
Helix Pinnacle.
Helix Pinnacle, yeah.
So good. But you have to pay 100
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alternate win cons. Any alternate win con is fun.
Well, that's so in Titania, I've got Altar of Dementia, and that was an alternate win con, and that is now the main win con, where I just mill everyone.
Fair.
Mono green mill.
What? My friend used to play this back in the day, like a mono green like stall deck.
Yeah.
And played a card called Briar Patch. So like attacking creatures get -1, -0.
Yeah.
And he played like caltrops.
Yeah.
Where it does 1 damage to attacking creatures. But he played like Monkey Cage and like Hidden Gibbons and stuff like that. So whenever they played creatures, it flipped. And he didn't play any creatures. He just played artifacts.
How good is Monkey Cage though? That and Booby Trap were like the OG cards.
I'm a good fan of a booby trap.
Good old Booby Trap. Oh my hair.
What are we doing?
Just having a bad time. apparently.
Can you get that up to 8 already?
Look, if it wasn't exiled, it would be up to 8. Speaking of exile, I'm gonna play Banishing Light. When it's the battlefield, exile target non-land permanent and opponent controls. Goodbye.
Your poor commander.
Oh, brutal.
You gonna leave it under there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you got that.
Interesting choice.
Alright, guys, protect the Banishing Light at all costs.
Did you put any counter spells in here, Chris?
No.
Damn it.
What do you think I am, a sadist or something?
Mystic Snake.
Yeah. Oh, Mystic Snake would be great. Just
That
like
is
spin into it with the evolutionary leap, and then bam.
Because you can do it like...
another spirit.
Because Mystic Snake's obviously got flash.
Yeah, instant.
That
Sick.
does ruin my plans a little. What are you on, Ash? 25.
Do it.
Do it.
Kill him. Kill him now.
Look, he definitely does ruin my plans. Yeah, you're a jerk. Cool. Let's
Okay.
go to.
Thought we were friends.
So Someone reads rebukes, and then I can get this back.
Exactly. I'm going to go to combat.
Yeah.
So that is a 3-4 now, right?
Flying. Is flying.
It's fine.
So gross. Then I'll have to just keep hitting someone else.
Try me, bitch. Don't you send it here.
Wow. You said bitch though, right?
5 at Reese. And
Just so you know, I have a 5/5 with reach.
of course you do.
Reach though.
All at Chris.
Fucking trunk slapping out of the sky.
How big is this elephant?
So
That is 7 coming.
To reach birds. It's clearly in the cloud, and this guy's just like, nope. Take that, bird.
I'm snatching
I need
people from
to-
the sky.
I need to rescue my fucking life tunnel here.
No, you can just let the game play out. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
I know this is going to make you sad, Tom, but I'm paying
right.
4 mana.
Fog.
Press the enemy. Return target spell or non-land permanent to its owner's hand. So I'm choosing your Empyrean Eagle. You may cast an instant or sorcery spell from your hand with lesser mana value than Empyrean Eagle without paying its mana cost.
Ooh, nice.
Okay.
Does it resolve?
Counter spell.
It's not a counter spell, but it
Gonna
is.
make it's just gonna make everyone at the table unhappy.
This isn't a counter spell, this is a counter friendships.
Counter target friendship.
You may pick more than one target.
Target player leaves and goes home.
Yeah. You must now play another game of Magic on the floor.
Yeah, I don't want you casting another spell from your hand, so I'm going to do this for everyone's sake.
No.
I'm going to play Ghostly Flicker, exile up to 2 target artifacts or creatures or lands. Unfortunately, this is an enchantment, otherwise I probably would have flickered it.
Yeah.
So I will choose Empyrean Eagle and this island.
Yeah, okay, cool.
And then they exile. I then create another spirit when they exile, and then they return to the battlefield.
Yeah,
I'm
nice
exiled
and
from the
untapped.
battlefield.
Nice.
Nice.
That's clever.
Yeah.
Because there's no target for poor Chris.
Yeah, so now press the enemy fizzles. I don't get to play my spell,
You're welcome, everybody.
but I am now only taking 3 damage.
How
And
does
that's true.
How does that benefit me and Reese?
No, it'll still. I mean, he didn't get to cast spell. Because this is still here. It will be 5.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yes. So I'm at 12
That's
life.
12.
I'm sorry. How did that benefit me?
Yeah. Well, Chris was like, I was just gonna cast.
I'm here waiting like...
Divination?
I'm here like...
Look, last time I cast that spell, it was massively bullshit. So
Yeah.
I'm even like, do I get to draw 2 cards or something? No, I don't get shit.
No, I'm just slowing Chris down.
That doesn't fix anything at all. So there you go. Cool.
Fix anything.
In fact, I'm incredibly upset.
I'll pee some tea.
Cool. I'm going to untap.
Untap my book of lands.
Yeah. So let me just
Yeah. Chapter forest.
draw for turn. See, the problem is I actually need all this mana to do shit.
Yeah, you do, don't
Timber Gorge enters taps.
you? Gorge.
Gorge! Oh, Gorge! Oh, George! Sorry, let me just.
The mana is real.
Who is this guy? Look at his land.
Homer making the clown college.
Yeah.
Potato.
That's it. I'm going to clown college.
Right. Well, I can honestly say we weren't expecting that.
Bloody Simpsons references.
Yeah.
They go past me.
They'll be funny one day.
Yeah.
Is everything alright, homie? Do 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 do. Alright.
March.
Hello, Moji. Moji. Alright, so what do we got?
This is a 3/4 Gonti.
I'm still in my first main phase.
Yeah.
This is a clue token. This is a 3/4 Bygone Bishop. This is a mirror entity. And that's a squad commander.
Cool.
All with a 1/1 counter. Oh,
Yeah, he's just a 5/5 squad.
That's got a 1/1
commander.
counter. He's just adding up. But also take something else.
Hit Ash in the face.
No.
Steal his flyer. That's a good idea. Then I can hit him. I won't hit you. I'll hit Ash.
Whoa, that's a pretty good deal. But I don't think you should.
Honestly, if you steal Ash's flyer, it opens him up a whole lot more.
Give me 2 seconds. What have you got, Chris?
I have a 5/5 Elrond that
Yeah.
punishes you for targeting my things with +1 counters on them. I have a sigiled starfish who is quite literally the fucking MVP at the table and has done the most work. And I have Elrond the Lesser who does ring bearing shit. 3-2.
All right, cool.
You don't want to know what I've got?
It's a bunch of
spirits.
Yeah, it's a bunch of spirits. It's fine. Okay, I'm gonna do this because it's funny. So I'm gonna go to combat. I'm going to.
Oh, hang on. Before you leave main phase,
Yeah.
I want to tap my sigiled starfish to scry 1, and then my Elrond will trigger and put a +1 counter on this Elrond.
Sure.
Yeah,
And then the
and a
Simic.
counter on Simic Ascendancy.
Indeed, that is correct.
Simic counter at 1.
Okay, go ahead.
Cool. I'm gonna tap 3, and I'm gonna take control of Mirror Entity.
Oof.
You make your creatures 1 and then they all die.
And then just fucking blitz them with mana, like, because you have so much.
Yeah.
Holy shit,
And
that's
this
actually
commander's got trample.
Is this dead?
Oh, it does
Is
too.
this where you're dead?
Oh, you can one-shot someone.
Not quite.
Oh, yeah.
Because it doesn't add it. It
Nine.
stops.
5,
Yeah,
6,
that's right, yeah,
7.
Yeah.
So I'm going to tap 7.
Interesting number.
So all my creatures are now base power and toughness 7/7.
Yep.
So that means Mirror Entity is an 8/8.
Yeah.
Yasova is
And
a
it's every
12.
creature type.
yeah. And
Oh,
every
yeah,
creature type.
yeah, they're all,
It doesn't help, but
Yeah, not for me.
Still funny.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm going to.
That's fucking amazing.
I'm going to swing Yasova at Tom. I'm then going to swing Sandstep Mastodon at Ash. And Dark Dweller Oracle is not going to swing. Yeah, so that's Yasova's going at Tom, which is a 12/12 with trample.
Yep.
And Sandstep Mastodon going at Ash, which is just a 7/7.
That's incredible. What a play.
and you attack with that.
With Mirror.
Do it. Hit Ash for more.
All right, I'll swing that at you as well. Oh no, actually no. I want to keep that for another reason. Yep.
Okay, sure.
Okay, fair.
Yep.
Alright, Ash.
I'm going to block the Macedon with this,
Yep.
Good call.
and then I'm going to give my creatures indestructible with unbreakable formation.
Cool.
Gross.
Cool.
Probably
yeah,
should have swung that.
addendum. Yeah.
That's fine.
If you've got a fling, I think I'm dead no matter how I block. Because I can only block 2, 4, 7. So 5 would still come through, and then you could fling something at me for more, so I'm just going to take it.
Yep. So you'll take 12.
Take 12.
Oh,
Cool.
down to
12,
6.
12 commander damage. Too easy. How much health are you on?
25.
Cool. Yeah, I probably should have swung the Mirror Entity at Ash. But anyway,
Told you.
I told you.
no, it's fine.
That was the problem, is I told him.
Second,
Yeah, that's why he's
just swing the
different.
Ash.
it's
No,
because
Tom.
I want to do this.
Yep.
So red, 1 and 2. Tap that, and I just wanted to make sure that was alive for when I do this. Heart Pierce and Manticore. So when it enters the battlefield, you may sacrifice another creature. When you do, Heart Pierce and Manticore deals damage equal to that creature's power to target creature or player. So I'm going to sacrifice Mirror Entity, which is an 8/8, and deal 8 to you directly.
Wow. Got
I've got a
him.
17.
I mean,
Fuck yeah.
you could have still swung that at him.
Yeah. Well, he
was concerned it might have died or something.
Yes, and
Right.
then that would have.
You wouldn't
Cause you'd
never
have to sack one of your other
Manticore.
things.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't necessarily want to sack one of my other things.
You could have killed Tom.
Could have.
It's alright.
Yeah.
So you're on 6.
I'm on
yeah?
6.
Yep. Cool.
Has Mirror Entity been making a full party every turn? No, a party needs 4 creatures. It cannot be a party of 1 creature.
Cool.
Oh, okay.
That's what I meant before. It needs to be.
Yeah.
You need.
You need 4
Yeah,
separate
yeah.
creatures.
Now,
If they're all changelings, it still totally works, but you do need 4 creatures.
I will admit that was not a main play, but that's how I wanted to play.
That's fair.
Cool. And then with that, I will pass the turn.
Yeah, wow, you just did like 25 damage in one turn.
Yeah.
Really well done.
If only you could have done it all to Ash.
But why? So mean.
I know. It's only mean when it's coming to you, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and the main reason I didn't swing at Chris is because I think Chris would have been able to competently block a 7/7.
Yeah, with double block and
Yeah.
take something
So,
down. Yeah.
check this out.
I'm watching.
Oh. Gone to...
Amazing!
Wow.
Oh my god!
So
Vanishing line.
when it comes into Battlefield, I may destroy target artifact enchantment. I'm going to destroy this. I'm going to get my...
That's why you did that. Very clever.
See, now you can't be upset that I let you live. Otherwise, we wouldn't have the content.
And I'll play Mortuary Mire.
Hey, there it is. Your favorite card.
Yeah, but check this out.
Oh, you're gonna
What's
put
this?
Yeah.
mirror entity
Mirror
to the W.
entity.
Oh, no, what's on top of my
And
library?
he can play it.
What's on top of my library?
What?
Mirror Entity. I want to play Mirror Entity.
What the fuck is this?
Oh, guys, Mortuary Mire is such a shit
Oh,
card.
I should have killed Ash. I should have.
Why didn't you? Wait, so sorry, why is this on top of your... Mortuary Mire, sorry, that's what it is.
Okay, in this
Cabin.
instance, this is fantastic.
Yeah.
So then, so this goes to top, and then I play Mirror Entity as you like. We know him, we love him.
Yeah.
We love him.
Yes, Crowbar, his ability would do that if he also had the 4 creatures on the field. But I think he already had the party, so it didn't necessarily need to do it that way.
Wow. What a play.
Oh, I love a good play.
I love the smell
I
of
was like,
napalm in the
I was legitimately confused. I was like, oh, he must have something really cool if he's holding back.
Yeah.
Nothing cool. Reclamation stuff.
I was like, he's got one
this,
blocker. Fucking
this is
punish him.
worse than that.
Amazing. I
That
love
was
that.
fantastic.
I don't know. Reclamation Sage is actually pretty good.
Yeah.
But, like, do you want me to tell you what your other cards were? With that?
Afterwards.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will. It's funny. So
extra
we'll go to combat.
Yeah.
And then they all get +1/+1.
Yeah. You're regretting your moves now, aren't you?
Just it's fine. As it was more
fine.
of a
The dog in the house was on fire.
Gross.
it was more I drew Heart Piercer Manticore and I was like, I really just want to fling someone at something.
What's the top?
Look, the worry of him destroying your creatures is definitely there.
Yeah.
He had one blocker. I would have swung everything.
I have PTSD of Beck. So you embarrassed me with that short.
That's a great short. How many views does that have now?
80k.
Oh, Christ.
Yeah.
You're famous.
Best doing short we have, and I'm just like, yeah. And now you wonder why I don't swing with all now.
Yeah.
How many blockers you got?
Lay awake at night.
I don't know why he's tapped, but 4.
4 blockers.
1, 2, 3, 4.
4 pies?
4 blockers, he reckons.
And a card in the exile zone.
Nice.
It's nothing.
No, man, I definitely untapped that one land just so I could really cast.
It's mana ramp.
There is a counterspell that's in.
Oh, that
in
There's a
Foretell.
foretell.
I'm gonna attack. Go onto your way,
Yeah.
which is a 4/5.
Yeah.
Death touch, and I'm gonna hit you with a 6/6. Reese,
6/6 with
nothing special.
nothing special.
Just a 6/6.
Death touch it has.
Oh, they all got death touch.
He's got death
He's got
touch.
double death touch now.
I'm going to block your 6/6 with Gate, Creeper, Vine, and because I'm tapped out, I can't do anything.
Yeah.
How good is Gate?
Unblock with Spirit.
Sweet. And that will. And my
That does trigger Hideaway, by the way, in case you want to.
It's 3 or more.
Oh, you only attack with 2. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
So, and you have to pay it to tap it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah, it's your turn.
Alright. And tap.
Like,
Ignore me.
We do.
Yeah.
Quite often. We say until you're punishing people in jail tomorrow.
I'm like Nick Frost in Shaun of the Dead, where
Yeah.
like I turn into the zombie and you're slowly teaching me how to play the PlayStation.
Yeah.
That's me with magic, my entire magic career.
I'll go Sigiled Starfish to scry now.
I should
Okay.
have done some more clues, but that's okay. I forgot.
Whenever I scry, I can put a +1 counter on a creature, and I'll choose this Elrond.
Oh, not your
And
central
then
stuff.
Cynic Ascendancy. Yeah, I know. Triggers, I have another growth counter on it.
Can you win with that? Can you just do it?
Hopefully.
Can you
wanna
just do
see-
better?
I want to see you win with that. Sorry,
You do
Chris.
something.
He's doing work over here. This.
I'm like actually going to try and use it to win. Okay, so
I'm
here's
so keen.
preordained. Scry 2, then draw a card. 1, 2. Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Oh wow!
You should just make this deck look just like heaps of fog.
I've never
just scroll
heard
your way through and
Chris
get all your
make
fog.
that noise before.
It was one even a good card, it was just good art.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That is a naked woman.
So you draw a card, and you've got another Elrond trigger.
I'll put a +1 counter on Sigiled Starfish.
Oh, wow.
Another growth counter on Simic Ascendancy.
What's the top of that?
So because you scry 2, it is on X target creatures, so you put another one on another creature and another one on Simic.
Very well. Elrond grows.
This is happening.
It's happening.
Like when
Yeah.
it's Elf Ball,
Simic Ascendancy.
and
is
Simic
now
Ascendancy is up to 4.
Fuck, I'm good at this game.
And then you can use that to put one on counters and stuff, which then also triggers itself.
Yeah.
Oh, this is some bullshit.
Wait, why
Why didn't I kill Chris?
Why didn't I reclamation stage that?
yeah.
Because I didn't want Tom to win.
Honestly, I was going to flicker that and exile something else in the same turn, and then I was like, oh, I can't just command it back there.
This is a little bit disgusting.
It's very
Reason.
Was this a precon?
Scry 3.
What?
And then Believe is the aftermath from the graveyard if I choose to, which is to look at the top card of my library, put a creature card straight on the battlefield, otherwise I just draw on the
What
card.
is that? Yeah. Single blue, scry 3.
Yeah, right? I just had that, and I was like, this is perfect.
It's such a great card, I love it.
Have you seen that new Elemental Fox that it lets you play a card the converted mana cost, and then if it hits one of those, you can play the more expensive side for free?
Oh,
That's
Because
cool.
it's the converted mana cost is one.
Yeah.
You can play the other side.
That's very cool.
Okay, so I scried thrice.
Yep, every creature gets a 1/1 counter.
I put lots of fucking counters on this
not
shit.
once, not twice, but thrice.
Thrice. And 3 counters on my Ascendancy. So I'm up to 7 growth counters.
If Chris actually wins this turn,
I'll-
I'm not even going to
Well,
be mad.
because
This is
it's
baseball, isn't it?
beginning of your
Twice.
upkeep.
Right.
So we would have to...
It's like,
Yeah, I have to live.
He can't win with it this turn. He has to live another turn because it's upkeep.
I will not attack Chris if he can win with some Ascendancy.
I will. Fuck
That's,
that guy.
that's why he's going to get us to 19, and then he'll be like, in your end step, I'm going to use my
Yeah.
Sigiled Starfish for the win!
Sigiled Starfish did end up winning the game.
I play Season of Growth. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, scry 1. Whenever you cast a spell that targets a creature you control, draw a card.
I love that card.
So good.
So is that now
Oops.
2 card draw triggers on opponents targeting your stuff?
No, this is
no.
whenever I cast a spell.
Okay, gotcha.
So basically, whenever anyone does any shit to my creatures, I
Whenever
draw a card.
my creatures now have heroic.
And let's go with 1, 2, 3, 4. Galadrim Guide.
I was looking at the top of my library.
Elf Scout 3/4. When it enters the battlefield, scry 2.
Oh my god.
Pretty good.
Then also,
Whenever a creature. Okay, I got some fucking triggers here.
you've also got this one.
Oh, yeah?
So you're gonna... You can choose how to stack it, but you've got a
Yeah.
scry 2, a scry 1, and a scry 1.
Okay, let's go scry 2 first.
Right?
New magic.
This is a little bit older, but the rest is all good.
Okay, put that on the bottom.
Yeah.
And I'm happy to keep one on top, so I'll scry 1, then scry 1.
Yep.
And
But
for
each
each of
time you're
those-
putting counters on things.
Let's go.
$50 deck.
Well, there's the first one. So that's 2 +1 counters, and then 2 growth counters. Then the next one is going here. Another growth counter. And then the next one is going here as well.
Did you,
Another
go from,
growth counter.
did you go from 0 to
You know
11?
that those go up to 6, right?
Hey?
Yeah,
Let's
but
go
it's,
up to 6.
Yeah, but
easier to
I
keep
like-
track. For
I only have 5 fingers on it.
yeah.
It's true, then you just need 4 dice and you win.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. No, 8 dice. 20 or more growth counters.
Yeah, so 5 times 4.
Is... Yes, you are right.
Maths.
Oh,
Quick
fuck.
maths.
I'm like...
You're halfway
Yeah,
there.
Jesus.
Over halfway.
There's
there.
one
Well,
thing
yeah,
on a prayer.
so-
And how many turns has it been? One?
Yeah. I'm out of gas.
Can you cast a 1 mana creature and
And
have the ring tempt you?
Elrond. No. I do not have one.
Damn, no Elvish Mystic or Llanowar Elf in
Yeah.
there.
I actually don't know if there is.
It's a rookie mistake.
All right, past 10.
A lot of elves is good soul rings around here.
Alright then.
I love a lot of elves.
So good.
It's like I collected a lot of elves.
Mystic Elf is better.
And I've started collecting Verdant Enchantresses as well. Like,
Yeah.
I've got like 7 of those now.
Good old days.
And I see them and they're like $2. I'm like, I'll just grab that. And they're like, there's 3 there. I'm like, I'll just grab those 3.
Yeah.
I've already got 4 at home. But they're like, oh, why? I'm like, I like it. You've seen my Enchantress
That's
spec.
a good card.
Yeah. With fucking Omniscience.
Yeah. Yeah, and Mark of Eviction.
Face feathers.
Yeah.
4 life, here you go.
Please keep talking, I'm trying to do maths in my head.
I'm also doing maths at the moment.
Yeah, so like, face feathers, mark eviction, just constant bounce.
Yeah, so good. And Sigil of the Empty Throne to like finish it off with the angels. So good.
Have you only got 1 creature with flying?
Correct.
Fuck it. Do it!
I want 17 life.
I'm going to cast Flicker Wisp. When there's a battlefield, exile another target permanent. I'm going to exile your creature with flying.
Yep.
Oh. Yeah, until the end step.
That exiles a spirit. So that's gone.
Yep. I'm not going to move it. I'm just going to leave it there. I'll just take the counter of it.
I acknowledge that you want that. and
It just flickers.
Yeah.
So like it's.
Yeah.
I'll put it back. Every time.
I'm going to go to combat.
Yeah.
I'm going to swing everything at you.
That's what vigilance.
Thank you.
That's how it ended up tapped.
So that is, 2, 5, 7, 9 coming at you.
Yep. No blocks.
I'll pay 3 to cast this from exile. Creatures I control get +2/+1 until end of turn for an additional 8, the exact 17 to kill Ash.
Wow, you did it. Well done. Oh, poor
You're
Ash.
welcome. You're welcome.
Nick,
You're
your card
welcome.
back.
Yeah, cheers.
Congrats.
I honestly, I think if I hadn't killed Ash, he would keep going. As much as other people have shit going on.
I think Ash did pretty well though.
100%. Turn.
Okay. Untap.
Quick, he's tapped out. Kill him.
Oh,
No, I got 2 mana open.
So.
yeah, you could counter target attack.
It's true. I also have 3 blockers, so I'm not scuffed right now.
I'm gonna
but-
draw for turn. Chris, how big are your creatures?
7/7, 7/6, and 6/7.
I will say the one card I'm missing is there's an elf that gives creatures with counters trample.
Yep.
It needs that.
I'm gonna play Swiftwater Cliffs.
Oh,
again,
scary.
Yep.
Up to 20.
Yeah, you get a life.
So, how much mana do you have open, Tom?
2. 1 blue and 1 Benny.
He's good.
This was just a precon, wasn't it?
That's just a pre.
insane.
It's probably one of the strongest precons. I think Black Market Connections might have initially been printed in that deck. Maybe
Yeah.
I'm thinking of a different one, but there's a
I just can't believe how expensive Black Market Connections is for a precon.
one because it's only printed in that deck until recently. I believe someone was probably going to tell me otherwise, but
The old actually.
It's like the new Caverns of Ixalan,
I don't know if I just steal
Black
this
Market
actually.
Connections and Exquisite Blood
Yeah.
in the precons. It's stupid.
Yeah.
Like, Exquisite Blood is a $40 card.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
The commander deck's $50. And I'm like,
crazy.
It'll drop in price, I think, but I did buy the decks before they announced what was in them.
Yeah, you nailed
Yeah,
it.
good call.
Because I think they should be $50 is what they should be. Let's be honest.
Yeah, commander decks should be $50. They go up in price now because people are allowed to do that because they're more in demand, which I kind of get, but it's still annoying.
We have movement.
Reese is doing things.
He only needs to do 6 to
1,
me.
2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
7. Fireball.
I'm gonna play Prodigious Growth. Oh! So enchanted creature gets +7/+7 and trample. That's going on your Sova.
Jesus fucking Christ. It has double trample now.
So your Sova's now a 16/14,
Yep.
if my maths is correct.
That sounds about right.
Yep. So I'm then going to go to combat.
How much?
Yep. That's fine by me.
I don't think Tom's got enough blockers to block the trample.
Boy, I think Tom might be dead, eh?
How big were your creatures again, Chris?
7-7, 7-6, 6-7. So total toughness is 20. Total power is 20.
Alright.
Zip in my mouth. No, you...
Because all your creatures get +1/+1.
Yeah.
So
I'm dead. Yeah, I'm absolutely dead.
Okay.
Doesn't matter what you do. I'm dead. I can just... I can see a line, and I'm living with that.
Lie.
You can see a...
I can see a line. I
Okay.
can see a play that you can do that's...
Oh yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fucking dead as well.
Yeah, if
Let's see
he
if Reese can
realises...
figure it out.
Yeah.
Ooh, Nelly.
Let's see if Ash can figure it out.
It's gonna be fucking glorious when he does it.
Yeah. Chris is on 12 life.
You've put so much pressure on me now.
Uh-huh. I really want you to figure it out, because it's a fucking beautiful play.
Think, mate. Think.
So, alright, look. So these are my creatures that I have available. This is gonna go to... Okay, so we're gonna go to combat. What's your biggest creature, Chris?
7-7.
7/7. So I will take control of your 7/7.
You didn't see it.
Well, I get to draw a card.
Yeah, you get to draw a card.
Very well, you can have it. I mean, this might actually kill me as well.
Might still work.
Oh, I see what you mean.
It's too late.
Has he seen it though? Get Chris kill instead. No. There was a way that Reese could have killed both of us.
It was the way that I was originally planning on it. So.
Oh, okay.
But then I played that. So.
No, you could have still done it.
The Heart Piercer Manticore needs to die, so then I can embalm it. So then I can sacrifice something to fling it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm then going to go to combat. I'll swing at Tom with Yasova.
Yeah. Doesn't matter how I block. I'm dead.
Yeah, you're dead.
And then everything else at Chris.
Everything else. How do I live? Can I live? Does anything have trample?
No.
No. So I just block your biggest ones. Well,
So-
I'm on 12 life.
Yeah.
So if I block my own Elrond, that's 5, 7, 11. Right? Unless I take damage from... because then Heart Piercer... No, hang on. Shit.
If you block ideally, you can block 2 creatures, which you could block your Elrond and that, which would be a 5/5. So then you would take 6 damage.
I'm thinking if it would be better, because I've got a 6/7 and a 7/6.
Yeah.
If I block my 7/6 on the Mastodon, which I will,
Yep.
and then if I block either Heart Piercer or Dark Dweller, then I could keep this one alive if it might matter.
Yeah.
I'm just going to commit to doing that. I'll block Heart Piercer Manticore with the guide.
Yep.
So I'm going to take 7 commander damage from my own commander, plus 2 is 9.
Yep. Cool.
That's
so
my blocks.
does Heart Piercer die? Because he's a 4/3.
Shit. Yes, it
Yeah,
does.
yeah.
I can't take my hand off the piece.
Cool.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
At that point in time.
I think
And
I was
then-
dead anyway.
6 to embalm
Yeah.
Heart Piercer, sacrificing Yasova to deal. Got there in the end.
Well done.
I think the play we all saw was, even without that, you just
Yeah.
sack Heart Piercer.
Yeah.
So you didn't need to steal anything, didn't need to do
So,
anything.
yeah.
Chris was dead on board.
Yeah, fair
Yeah, and
enough.
I think you
You
had
had-
enough blockers on the backswing.
Yeah. Well, I also had a Aetherize in my hand, so
Oh,
even on the
sweet,
backswing,
yeah.
I could have sent everything
Yeah,
back.
you had it in the
Wonderful.
bag. Well done.
Well
done.
What a game.
Good game, everybody.
Good game.
Thank you.
Good game.
Thank you.
Oh, the old double handshake.
That has been Commander Roulette with Nerds of the West. We try and do this every Friday. I will say, if you're watching us live, we will not be here. We
Next
most likely won't be here next Friday,
Friday.
and we definitely won't be here the Friday after that. November's just become a very busy Friday for us. We have played a whole lot of fun decks. We have a Reese.
Hello.
We have an Ash.
Hello.
We have a Tom. And a Chris.
Why did you do this to me?
Because it's so fun. Like, you know I'm going to do it, but do you?
Yeah.
And we'll catch you next time.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
You troll.
Yeah, the second I remembered you had sacked, like, I checked what Entomb was, and I'm like, oh, this game's over.
Yeah, so what I was like, because we did just speed through the end, let me bring it back for those watching. So Entomb, or Embalm, sorry.
Yeah.
Exile this card from your graveyard. So Heartpiercer died, so it went to the graveyard. So we exile it from the graveyard. Then we create a token that's a copy of it, except it's a white zombie manticore with no mana cost. So in my second main phase, I would then embalm it, because you can only do it as a sorcery, bring it back. It then triggers again where I can sacrifice a creature to then fling it at Chris. So that's essentially what happened at the end.
Yeah.
Absolutely wonderful.
My plan, and I sort of got a bit lost because I wasn't supposed to cast Prodigious Growth, but I was going to do that to one person and then take on the other one. And then Tom's like, well, I'm dead. And then I got lost in trying to figure out how to kill both of you.
Yeah.
And forgot about that I was setting up for that.
Yeah.
So,
Very, very fair.
Yeah.
How did you find that deck?
Oh yeah, this was really fun. I drew the next card that was coming was Arwen, which whenever you scry, put a +1 counter on creature, and like within the next turn or two, I would have had 20 counters on the Ascendancy, and I just needed to make it to an upkeep to try and live,
try and get there.
And I was like that close. But
There's an
fun.
expensive Arwen, because there's a card, I wonder if I can find it in here because I'm blanking on the name. Basically, other creatures enter with counters equal to this creature's power.
Oh yeah.
It's a big elfy boy.
Big elfy boy.
It makes things a mutant as well.
Is it Arwen?
Yeah, but it's like Elvish Wardmasters in there. I know Arwen does the same thing as this card, but Arwen's stronger than this card, so it's just strictly better. Like this deck is not
oh, yep.
not particularly powerful, but I think there's enough in there.
I think it's really well made, and I like Scry because like
I like Scry as well. Like, it's just a good thing. I don't know if you've seen Lost Isle Calling. Whenever you Scry, put a counter on it, and then if it has 7 counters on it, take an extra 10.
yeah, sick.
Like, there's just so much payoff for looking through your deck.
Do we want to go around the table and talk about how we felt about the decks that we played?
This deck does blue-white things.
Starting with Tom, I guess.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like codified into one thing that it really wants to do. It's just blue white things and foretell.
Yep.
It does have Vega the Watcher, which is a fun little extra draw card.
So if you could redesign that deck by swapping out, let's say, 15 cards.
It's just put in a bunch of extra foretell and foretell payoffs.
Yeah, so foretell's the way you'd go.
Yeah, otherwise it's just blue white flyers, and there's just a whole other.
Isn't there a card that gives you other cards? Like, you can foretell any card in your hand? Yeah.
I think that might be in
That's
here
probably
already,
in there, I'd say.
but there's just not enough payoff for it to do much. It's like, it's a few more ways to foretell, a few more ways to get creatures out, and then enough like it's a go wide deck with foretell is kind of the idea. But
Cool.
yeah, for full cast from exile and cast from anywhere other than hand, I'm doing fucking not Tima, Tima, yeah. Blue, red, green.
Yeah,
Timu,
That's the giant
adventure.
adventure,
Yeah.
Because the adventures is...
Yeah, adventures to cast from
Oh,
exile. Everything costs less to cast, and a bunch of stuff to pay off. Like, there's like 10 different cards that pay off casting from exile, so just go for it.
And the cool thing I think I was reading up on, I think I'm right, is you can't, because it's the commander, you can cast the commander for its adventure cost.
Yeah.
And that'll increase every time, but you can cast it either side. So, like, the commander cost...
So you're
just
still
that's
casting
4.
it from the command
So just say
zone.
the commander's 4.
Yeah.
Next time you cast that commander will be 6.
Yeah.
But the adventure side doesn't add up every time you cast the commander. It's a different...
It would be...
I have to look up, honestly, probably never casting its
I think the
adventure.
I think the adventure side is 3 to start off with, but like if you cast it for the adventure side,
No, I think,
it doesn't add up. The commander side, the creature side doesn't get the command attacks.
Yeah.
The spell does. So yeah, it's pretty cool.
Right, yeah, okay.
The
I see what
command
you
attacks
mean.
doesn't swap over to the.
I'll honestly for that.
I really enjoy this deck, Chris. This is really cool, and I think there's some really cool additions you can make to it. Like, not just like similar cards that have recently come out, but like I reckon you could sort of delve into like Humble Defector and stuff where you get the benefit and then have to exchange control, but then gain control back again to then like
and take it and use it again.
Yeah.
I like sort of strategies like that where you're just like fucking with the game state. Yeah.
And then I think
Fucking with the game state,
the only the only change that I would probably make for that is just it needs so much mana, like. And I'm not even saying like fast mana. It just needs so much mana to like get going.
It's mana crit.
Yusova also needs protection. Like I don't think you have.
Well, when I
boots in there.
That's
when I exiled Ash's commander, my plan was to flicker wisp, enchanting whatever it was, and then exile Yusova as well.
Yeah. Fair enough. That's the main thing. But other than that, that's a really fun deck. Like fling decks are always really interesting.
You say that now until Zayator is fucking pounding your face in.
I wanted to make what was the red-white one?
The giant.
Freon Stout Arm.
Brian. Brian. Fling with lifelink on the stuff. Great. Awesome deck. So fun.
I mean, he already said
it was for a precon. That is phenomenal.
Yeah.
Like that's crazy. The cards work well together. It's like it doesn't have a lot of targeted removal. Like like it doesn't have like I couldn't get rid of. Like I was going through it and going, oh, okay, cool. There's a bunch of creatures. It's a good. Best way to win games is creature attack damage.
Yeah, for sure.
But like the board is getting big, and I'm like, okay, they're just gonna slowly. Your deck will just slowly overrun with flies. Yeah. And your deck would just take my stuff. They're all low cost. They're all like 2 and 3. The only real way to get around it would be like mirror entity, but obviously there's only one. So like,
there's probably a few upgrades that can be done to it.
But it's from the get go. That's fun. It's easy.
It's honestly one of the best precon decks I've played. That AC is a great one. We were discussing earlier the black, green, white Enchantress deck.
Your Masters.
I bought that.
Yeah. That's also a great one.
Done some fun upgrades to that
Nice.
as well.
So,
I love enchantments. That's my jam.
Yeah.
Hey Reese, what are we doing tomorrow?
so tomorrow we are playing June Imperium with all the expansions.
Yeah, we are.
Oh, fuck me.
Wow.
We're going to be playing with all the expansions. And we actually pre-played this earlier in the week. So we should have
So you're experts, right?
way better understanding of how to play the game. But June Imperium is actually like a really cool, fun game. So I'm actually excited to bust it out. I already have some thoughts on the new expansion and how that interacts with all the expansions. So yeah, we'll see how we go. So that's tomorrow. And then, as Tom said, next Friday we probably won't be streaming just because like a lot of us have something going on. Unfortunately, that's the case. Getting closer to Christmas.
Oh yeah.
It's Christmas with Chris.
They made it after me.
Yes, yeah. You're the reason it's called Christmas.
Oh, okay.
And then next Saturday is our Ticket to Ride Legends of the West Legacy stream, where we are. It's our charity stream. So like, I'm actually really excited for that. Not only am I hyped to play the game because I love Ticket to Ride, but I'm also hyped to be raising money for Game On Cancer. So it's actually a really cool charity, and I'm glad that we can actually do some stuff for it.
That should be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's going to be a long day. It's going to be a fun day. So if you are available, please come in to the stream. Come visit the house. Don't do that. But like, yeah, come drop in. I think we're planning on at least 12 hours. Am I correct?
Oh yeah, minimum
12 hours.
Is that long the game takes, or is that just
the game is 12 sessions.
Upside down.
is that unopened?
Yeah.
Unopened, yeah.
Well, yeah.
We are opening that on the day. Unless we need to take photos.
Unless we need to do other things, yeah. 12 sessions, each session takes somewhere between 20 and 90 minutes. So the earlier ones will hopefully go a bit quicker.
Between 20 and 90?
Yeah. I spoke to someone and they said, on average it was taking 60 minutes. So
We may be super fried by the
Yeah.
it's going to be great. It's going to be fun. It's going to be good.
Yeah.
It's going to be good times. If we hit $1,000, I'm just going to say it. If we hit $1,000, we'll do Food Olympics.
Okay.
Hell yeah. Yeah, you need some
Done.
donation goals.
Yeah.
Tim's no longer having a house.
Cool. So we will see you all there.
Yeah.
Come hang out.
Who are we rating?
We're not.
We're not? No worries. Well, thank you for hanging out with us tonight. It's been a lot of fun. I can't speak for everyone else, but I really enjoyed playing.
I enjoyed
Nice, like our
playing.
game of Commander.
I think, like I've said before, it's just playing Magic and playing Magic with good people.
Yeah.
And just filming it.
Yeah.
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 It's always a lot of fun playing with you guys.
I actually really look forward to doing these streams.
Yeah.
Like,
I know.
They're fun, they're casual, it's
Yeah.
full of dumbness.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's
there's
really
a sufficient amount of like in jokes and silly, stupid kind of
Even
like
if you don't-
banter to like keep the game interesting, and like you always have a lot of fun, even if you know you're struggling on lands or if you get killed first. Like you're always just sitting at a table with a bunch of friends and hanging out with chat.
Shout out to Reese making that me dying, like literally last one more turn. I'm like, I'm going to sit here for 20 hours. And he's like, you're dead, you're dead. I'm like, hey, let's get out of here.
Yeah.
Easy. All right.
Sorry.
We will see you all very soon.